We might have gotten the cough in the stream, I'm not sure.
Then you've nowhere to run!
Teeth very clammed.
Yeah, usually. Damn it, there's always people in my area.
The Wario has been sighted in your area.
Yes.
It doesn't look like the stream is up for me yet.
Oh, is this on Twitch?
Yeah, should be up.
I will refresh the Twitch page.
If it's not, then there is something...
Yeah,
My phone says you went live.
Okay, yep.
It is? Okay.
What the fuck is this? Coding an AI to beat Twitch chat in Peggle.
Mama, peggle to us. 10 pesos. Por favor. No conchuda, wait.
Ira Hart Seraph dotes on Romaric Charldor with his fragile broken little heart. Critical hit.
Yeah, that sounds like Limsa Plaza.
Bro, I'm starting White Mage, no lie. Bunny Girl. I mean, yeah, you talked about your Bunny Girl before.
I don't remember that.
Alright, are you sending out the party invites, or should I?
I suppose that I will. Since I am usually the one to do it.
You are usually the robot.
Why are you starting so many damn characters? Just have one.
You can't concentrate while playing because of her? How fucking zoomed in are you? Just zoom out. You can barely see your character anyway when you're playing. Have the normal, like, farthest zoom. Anyway, I guess I'll start with Dancer. So
For what queue?
I'm leveling.
Alright. Leveling, I need to be deepest, so...
I figure we should start leveling and then go down the line.
I'll do bird.
Oh, then I am the wrong class.
Oh boy.
You need to create a new one because you forgot how to play. If I play the old one, I won't know how to use the abilities. I mean, just fight on, like, you know, practice fighting random wild shit.
Oh, you haven't started watching any of them yet? Oh boy. Yeah, you have a lot of...
Ride on the pipeline.
Anyway, I'm good to start.
Okay.
Three Dog Kukudoa.
I have
Where's
3
Three
eggs,
Dog?
that should be enough.
Woogsy Bellas. Three Dog
Wow,
is
wow,
just
woogsy,
kind
woogsy,
of
bellas.
over
Repair my gear.
near the...
I was, like, confused about why we hadn't queued yet, because recently, I swear, we just always get instant queues.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, recently, all our references have just been
Robot.
the Robot and also the Roseanne section of Superior Smash Siblings.
Which I have a 90% chance of forgetting the lines from. No, I think I remember most of them now.
I think there was something else.
What do you mean, uh-oh, stinky?
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
You need to get out of Limsa, then.
But Limsa's where all the
I like
stupid
it here.
people are.
Yeah, this
And
is
now
the
you're
best
complaining
people
about the
watching
stupid
play.
people.
Well, yeah, we gotta show the stupid people on the stream. And, you know, there's the usual wall decorations, like Empath Hermes. They're just always here.
Yeah, they're always here and not ever doing anything.
What was the... There was one... Oh, yeah, let me show you Glam. The wolf-headed one. And also the shirtless one. And there's a green chicken
It's
over there.
not the only shirtless one.
Yeah, I know.
There you go.
I would come to Limsa, but runs out of excuses and immediately does so.
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
There's an excuse. Unable to teleport. Oh, Sorelia Stormer is always here. I saw her over there. What the fuck is this?
Again!
Really?
It's always Siren Song C in the leveling queue, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Except this time I'm not Monk. It's... Yeah, for some reason, we get this one fucking constantly now, except I'm usually Monk when doing it. And also, there was, this was the one where, we got the RP'er.
Yes,
We ran this dungeon like a couple weeks ago, and the tank would just they would always do these dramatic slow walks everywhere like this, and strike a pose in front of enemies and take fucking forever. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
It's so funny.
I will point out that I am sharing my entire screen instead of specifically the game window, so that the mouse cursor can actually be seen. For the anybody watching who
like custom dolphin curses.
Yes. No, for anybody who actually does know the game and can knows the classes and can follow what the hell is going on, then you can at least kind of see what stuff I'm clicking. I use the the num keys for like the left half of the bar.
I see what you're clicking anyway because it lights up.
It's a little harder to follow. But yeah,
You get Zemal Darkhold? That's rough, man. I also used to be in early heavens with.
Any suggestions for someone starting out? Get through MSQ fast. Don't ignore it, but prioritize it above all else.
What do you mean, what the fuck is your hotbar set up? Everyone's gonna make it work for them. If he has it set up this way, it obviously works.
Like, I have a there's a method to the madness.
Where do you see mine?
Usually for each class, I've got, like, the stuff on the left is the stuff I use most often, because I can comfortably reach it from 1 to 6. Usually I've got, like, AoEs on the top and single target on the bottom. The right half is more like, mitts and heals and that type of stuff. The class-specific weird shit, like here I've got the bard songs, those are, like, down on the one where I have to click them. That's where I put, like, the astrologian card drawing and that kind of thing.
Mine looks like a telephone.
Because I don't use a gamer mouse, so I don't have easy access to everything like that. I do have to click some stuff.
Dude, if you come in pitching, I'm gonna come in swinging.
There's some joke to be made there, but I can't work out what it is.
Oh, hey, Drew. How you doing?
Oh, hey, Shock, I thought you were dead.
I should not have been hit by that.
I will mention that this particular class I'm using, I picked up fucking millennia ago, dropped at like level 15, and then only started using again semi-recently. I found it extremely boring at first, and then realized, oh yeah, every class sucks for like the first 60 levels.
Yep.
I actually kind of like it now. It's close to 90.
Would you say that the joke was a swing and a miss? Well, I wouldn't say that because I don't suck ass.
I am playing Bard. When we're not in battle, I'll zoom in on the character and stuff, but for some reason in this game... Bard is an extension of Archer. It's like, alright, so, you've trained with a bow for the first 30 levels. The next logical conclusion to take this is your bow is now also a harp. So have fun with that.
What do you mean I'm a tank for some reason? I did this for you.
Who said that?
You did.
I said no such thing.
Well, that's what I heard. That's what I chose to hear, so I could get mad at you.
I said I'm a dancer and Joel is a paladin.
Isn't Ranger to Bard an OSR thing? I don't know what OSR is.
Old school RuneScape, maybe?
It's OSRS.
No, OSRS is Osiris.
Isn't that the father of Horus?
And the Egyptian god of the dead.
Excuse me, Osiris, could you speak up a bit? I suppose that makes him Imseti's grandfather.
Yes. Where's my healers at?
Where are my lasers at, y'all?
Wumma.
Couple of hundred
I
of
don't
them
think
just up
anything's really
ahead.
been happening at your work recently, right?
Do what now?
I don't think anything's really been happening at your work recently, right?
Oh yeah, no, definitely not. No, I've got work stories for days. I talked about a lot of them in Ballad of a Bloodline videos that are not public currently. And, I almost quit today, but I, haven't technically yet. We'll see.
You haven't committed.
Yeah. I'm on, let's call it probation quitting.
I'm gonna call it 50 DKP minus. Is that alright?
Why I nearly quit? Because it sucks ass. I don't want to get into all the details right now. The Jane Guy.
Yeah, and instead enjoy the Jane Guy and its spooky, scary inhabitants.
Shit, wasn't there something in Look Around You called a Jane Grey? Wasn't it like a fucking pipe?
I think so. I want to say it was an old school clothing.
Because I know there was, you know, Iron, or its official name, Iron de Haviland. And yeah, I think it was just like, you know, what was it? Like, nitrogen is piped into the acid using a Jane Grey.
Shit, I forgot to eat an egg. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they used the Jane Grey pipe to turn water into whiskey, that's right.
It feels like a... It feels slightly odd to ask if people have a Valentine. Isn't it just has a
Ah, it's
relationship
Valentine's
with
Day?
Valentine's Day?
Crap, I forgot to get a girlfriend again. Am I keen for Valentine's? No.
Like, does it count if, you know, Josh and I have been dating for years, but, you know, we don't really do anything on Valentine's Day?
Sure you do. You run the queues.
Oh no,
Well,
I have a
Valentine's Day is-
shadowy thing.
Actually,
Well, I was gonna
you
say
might
tomorrow. It's
be
technically right now for me, but...
you might be you might be doing pirate game for Valentine's Day.
Nope, it's not on tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is
Oh,
Tomb
maybe the
Raider?
bug catching contest is on tomorrow.
No, it's not.
No, that's Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays.
Is
Yep,
Tomb Raider
apparently Tomb
remastered
Raider
out?
1 through 3 are
Yeah.
coming out.
It is
or
out.
are out.
I am vaguely interested in that. I wish 4 was also in it, but I suppose that is okay. I watched the new Homestar short already. Yeah, it was good.
Suppose it'll be one of the first things you cover in the next stream in a few years.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell did... Oh, man. I can't believe I just did that.
What do you mean Team Cherry develops a Silk Song sequel? And a Harry Potter sequel.
Damn it. Trolling about what?
And the Tiger poster. And the toaster.
And the metal guy.
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, I mean, remember, this is just... It's like from the AVGN Action 52 episode, where it's like, you know, was your goal to make so many shitty games that there were no shitty games left to make? It's, you know, he's making all of the worst comments. Just getting them all out of the way. I think I made that exact analogy before. I have no new material. I also have no old material. Yeah,
Really?
trash we don't need
You
yet.
have no material.
Yeah.
Really, you just have no material, which is not a great card.
You much rather have no penguin.
Bro, shut
So
up
anyway,
about your bunny
Yu-Gi-Oh!
girl.
God. Were you down as bad as Asahi was for Xenos?
I was gonna make that fucking.
Here's what we'll do. I'll
Only
zoom in
character to be
way
down
too
bad.
fucking close on my character, so you know now we've got all these flashes of lights constantly. But it's like, I mean, right now she's not really wearing a very like sexy outfit or anything, but we'll just pretend.
Implying that you have any.
Eh. I mean,
the bikini
the dancer one and the samurai one kind of are.
Not by this game standards. You've seen the people.
Right, yeah,
You've seen their
Yeah.
plates.
I'm not being horny on main, but you know, they're not this, which is this, you know, extremely ragged fucking tunic. I like this outfit. I think it's fitting for the class, but
Did you decide to go with the 650 weapon? I can't see it.
I'm not a high enough level to use it yet.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I will put that on when I'm able. Yeah, the weapon I've got on it right now is the one I got from the PvP area. It's like this kind of mossy looking one.
I'm hoping that my computer fan is not audible in the game, because,
I don't hear anything.
Okay. Well, not in the game, in the stream. Because for me, it's extremely loud, and I'm sure if I was streaming this, OBS would pick it up, which is really annoying. The fucking 2 hours of our Saturday was spent with Joel having to help me, I made him help me figure out what was wrong with my computer, because it was massively fucking overheating from doing anything, and then wasn't venting the heat properly even when it was just idling doing nothing.
Here, I gotta spin in
I
place.
kneecapped your computer and thus fixed it.
Yeah. We didn't really fix anything though. I mean, because we found a solution that makes the problem not, you know, as much of a problem. But technically, whatever is causing it, we didn't find that, and it does mean that my fans are louder than they ever have been before, which is concerning because it is February, and if you know, it's only going to get out for the rest of the year until the summer.
I like how, you know, we can just quote the fucking Domino's Pizza tracker and it's, you know, like a relevant piece of my history. Anyway, it was asked earlier, am I leveling up Bard just for the sake of it, or do I actually like the class? At first it was for the sake of it, because I had it, and I'm like, I might as well kind of, you know, keep it going and see if I like it.
You had Auto since starting the game for years, right? At like 13.
I think it was the thing I picked up second after my starting class. And I tried it, I'm like, nah. But then I ended up liking it. Once I get this to 90, I should probably also start actually using Machinist again, and I can, you know, share the gear between the three of them, and that will be fun today.
You should know that there are how many Major League Baseball teams? There are 2,000.
And yeah, with the new classes, I'm definitely gonna try Pictomancer. That one sounds like it should be up my alley. Don't know so much about Viper, but I might try it anyway.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I'm vaguely interested just because they're new classes, but
I have every class at max level, and I will not stop.
I want to get there eventually.
No, you don't.
Why not?
It was boring as hell and took forever.
Well, I'm not saying I'll bum rush it, but...
I didn't. I took my time.
Well, you kind of bum rushed it towards the end, didn't you?
No.
Oh no, I was unable to receive all the company seals.
I just ran dailies, which I needed to do anyway. Where's the other person? They're there.
A turtle exists. I will try
Well, I gotta
to
get
this.
it. It's Guido.
Guido!
Guido!
I did not get to the turtle.
I got the turtle.
I didn't realize there was a turtle.
We
so
got
I
a
didn't give you
Guido.
chance.
A Guido.
Do we have a Guido?
I
do
got
not
a
have
Guido.
Oh,
What's the name of the turtle?
a Guido. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I see.
It's a
I
cross
now
between a
get to
Guinea and a
claim-
Gibdo.
I get to claim the Wondrous Tales for 61 to 69. That worked out well. Okay, what is that adding?
It is
Ooh,
not
that was
letting
a
me
shit.
use the stuff in my inventory. This is very concerning.
Aside from shotgunning MSQ, do you have any other general tips for someone starting out? I mean, if you can find somebody to play the game with, it makes it a lot more fun. You know, there are people in my server that have been playing the game pretty much solo, and I kind of feel bad because it's more fun, you know, just doing it side by side with someone. Running content with complete strangers every time and having to figure it out all on your own is kind of lame. So if you can, you know, get that to work, then that is good. If not, then... Man, I don't fucking know. Just don't be afraid to look shit up on the wiki. Every time you get a new ability, really pay attention to what it does and see how it fits in your rotation.
Be very patient with the game because ARR sucks and everyone agrees, and it's the biggest one.
Here's the thing: was I
Yeah.
heard that, and I loved ARR when I played it, and then the rest of the game is just better.
agree.
And so by comparison,
Normal
I think
people
it's
agree.
definitely worse. But I think that it's still fine itself.
What are we doing, 50-60?
Yes.
Alright, let me switch.
We do what I want, and what I want I get. Okay, so
well...
I filled that in.
What do I want to do for this one? I'll do Samurai, I guess.
Alright. We'll see how it goes. Let's see, what seal do I want? So I'm hoping that we run a level 80 dungeon.
This is my Samurai outfit. There are others like it, but this one is mine.
Are we ready?
Where the fuck did you run off to? Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready, go.
Yeah, this one, I stole this one off of the Glamour website. It's a very... I've talked about this at some point. I don't know if it was another stream I did or whatever it was, but there's some weird combination going on where, like, the shoes overwrite part of the pants, and, like, the pants line up with the top in a way that makes it look like one contiguous piece, even though it's not, and I don't know, it looked nice. And no, the glasses are non-negotiable.
And in the next expansion, you'll even be able to add a hat to those glasses.
I know, it'll be epic.
It's got to be a clown hat.
Oh! Hey, nice.
Not only is it level 80, which is what I needed, but it's fucking Longfall. Let's go.
Abraham Drinkin.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's actually people in the game.
I think that's the first time I've ever gotten to complete that joke. Nobody has ever just said Haste Blade to me. That's why I named myself the character, so that if someone said Haste Blade, I could go shiggity.
Oh god, why am I
I
dying?
think it's the first time someone's done it. Why are you dying? Oh, because are you in the middle of the bullshit?
A little bit.
It's because this game is played by Zoomers who haven't who haven't seen Group X's work.
That's true. Fucking zooming around.
What's my favorite role? Healer, I guess. I only have... Well, I technically have 2 healers. I don't ever fucking use Scholar, though. After that, I guess ranged, physical.
Haste Blade is from the Mario twins. They look the same.
Ooh,
I mean, but that's just because the guy from the main guy from Group X is called Blade Razor. Like,
well, he's Blade Razor, and it's just
yeah.
said wrong.
Yeah. I always forget that part. Do I identify as a Melia? I don't know what that Isn't that the girl from Xenoblade? The like mage one. What other Metroid 1 enemy do I identify as? I haven't. Oh,
Man, what the hell?
very funny. Because Zumas are a Metroid 1 enemy.
Yeah.
See, I also don't identify as a Zuma. Because generations of fake and BS.
Yeah,
and
a
I
little bit.
don't share my culture with Zumas as well.
Tell that to... Actually, no, that's accurate. I was going to say tell that to Gen 1, but Gen 1 is fake and BS, so yeah, that's true.
I do not play D&D currently, but one day that may change.
I do.
So you said you were only interested in doing the Pokemon stuff.
I mean, generally, yes, but...
Okay.
It's going to be interesting when we move here and the you know, the game becomes we're going to both be part of it every Saturday morning.
Yeah.
In the same building.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
We're obviously still going to be on separate machines. It's kind of necessitated by
Essentially.
Yeah,
the
probably.
fact that we have other players.
Yeah, I figured that it would be hard to do it in person with the two of us, but not with everyone else.
Right, yeah.
He's gonna give me the main head. No, he died. Could have waited a second.
So no head?
Yeah. That's what I'm complaining about.
Did that come from Discord?
Yeah, I did.
Samurai looks sick.
You gotta fucking slam something when you say it. It's part of the joke.
After this boss, I will maybe try to attempt to explain how
you
this
too.
class works.
You two, do you remember how this boss works?
You want to not make him crash into the bullshit on the sides, right?
You want to point no attacks this guy emits in your direction at the bullshit on the sides, yes. It's not just him, but it's any attack he targets you with. Don't put near the...
Okay.
He pulled off his forehead.
I am also a, Let's see.
Oh, I don't want to
Fuck
double
that
up
up.
on this, but we'll just... That's okay. We're good. We got it.
Oops.
I'm also forever DM. I have played quite a bit. There was a long-running campaign I was in between like 2018 and 2020, I think-ish. For the past year and a bit, I've been in a pirate game. But aside from that, I've done several years of GMing, so... But yeah, currently I'm in that pirate game, and I also GM a Pathfinder 2nd Edition game that Joel is in, as well as several of my other friends. We've been doing that for 10 months, and we just recently completed the first, like, major adventure after 18 sessions of playing.
Autumn, when you get stack markers, can you bring them into melee uptime range?
Okay.
Oh shit, I got a thing.
Yeah, that's pointed at a thing.
Oh my god.
Yes, I am playing pirated D&D. Well, like I said, I'm playing Pathfinder, but when I played D&D, it was pirated. I did not buy a single source book or adventure module. I mean, I didn't run adventure modules anyway. I made up my own campaign. But,
So,
yeah.
let me briefly try to explain this class to anybody who cares. The main gimmick it has is these three symbols over here. Different moves you do fill these in. The way I have it set up, 1 and shift 1 it gives you the first, and then there's like an AoE version that gives you the second and third, and a 3-hit combo that gives you those two. You want to try to fill them up as often as you can. And depending on how many of them are filled, you get a different ability, which I have down here. 2 symbols gives you an AoE. So usually for groups like this, I want to do my 2 AoE rotations, and then the third follow-up. There's this thing, which lets you immediately follow up the thing you just did. I don't fucking know any of the names of these moves because they're all Japanese. Well, I just don't know them for any other class anyway, because I'm bad. Yeah.
I know the names of my moves.
There's a few other just kind of things you use when you get them. This one down here instantly gives you the ability to use all the, like, final hits of each combo so you can fill in all symbols quickly. Usually what I do in bosses is I will do the 2-hit combo to get this little starburst shape. Use the follow-up on that, which is a damage over time. Do it again, then get the, then do this thing to get all the symbols together, and just kind of, use that to fill in the other two quickly. And then that gives you just a strong single hit. And then just kind of repeat that until you need to reapply the dot.
We're busy. Can someone mod the spam bot?
Sorry for bothering you. No, you're not.
It's so polite.
Bro, target something.
Mithridates.
This one's got a Mithridate.
Oh, also, 2 of these moves are stronger depending on the direction you hit from, so you need to be kind of weaving around the boss. I think that's the case for a lot of melees. I only play a couple of them, though.
Anyway, sorry, Drew. I wanted to respond to you, but I didn't want to interrupt Josh. What kind of stuff did you mean for, like, recommending me CTRPG stuff? Because if it's, like...
Oh my.
Because I don't tend to try new systems a lot, I just don't really have that much interest. I'm basically fine to just have... I mean, I'm never going to run more than one campaign at a time anyway. I simply don't have the time to do that. And so, for a long time I was running in 5e. Then I heard good things about PF2e. I was wanting to try it for a long time, so eventually I knuckled down and I said, okay, I'm going to learn about this. So I did, and I'm running in that now, but, I wouldn't want to learn another system until, maybe if I run this for a few years and get sick of it. But if it's, like, just homebrew content or something, or, like, third-party stuff, I definitely, support that. I think it's great when people get to make money off of, like, making cool content for D&D or whatever, but, I just don't tend to be that interested in it. Because, I don't know, if I want something in my game, I just I find something suitable in the system already, or if there wasn't that, which was very much the case in 5e very often, I just make it myself. I usually knew pretty much what I wanted, and I just do it. PF2A, I haven't run into that yet, because,
Ah, shit. I might just have to eat this one. Okay.
I was just gonna say, so far I've, gotten by just pulling stuff from archives of Nethys that I think is cool or appropriate for whatever I'm trying to build. And then major characters I just build using, like, feats, like character feats. Major artist doesn't want to chill it. Oh. Okay, well, I mean, if you're in the community and you've made something cool, I definitely would just, like, at least look at it. Then if I necessarily try to play a game on it, but if you're looking for feedback, like, you could just say so this time. I might do that. I am interested in, like, mechanical design and stuff like that. I usually get my fix of that personally from making my card game, but could very easily just as easily be like an RPG system if that's what I wanted to do. Bobby, how can you be a long-time fan if you're 13 years old? Little bro.
Nah, you're 13. You might not realize it, but you are.
His mom played BA2 videos while she was pregnant with him.
Elma Fowl! I was born at a very young age in the, what was it, the log cabin that I helped my father build.
I prefer.
I was born in 300
log cabins.
Yeah.
Random Alexander Braid music.
That's because this is Alexander, sort of.
Yes.
But if only it was forward and back and go forward and back.
Well, that only plays for a Cloud Chaser or whatever it's
I
called.
see the eponymous Biggs over there.
Not to be confused with the Cloud Chaser. Also, do you call everyone little bro, or are you not aware that I'm not a dude? I do not like coffee. Full stop.
Was there more to that? Like, are those going to be okay, yeah, there they are. I see.
I think I'm standing directly in the path of one.
I don't know what's safe, so I'm going to stay over here for now.
Well, they're lines.
Yeah, it's a little hard to judge, though.
You asked me previously? I do remember that now.
Oh.
I have a bad memory. No, I don't mind. I just noticed it again.
No time enough tomorrow.
This should be okay over here, I think.
Wait, where is it? Oh yeah.
Don't know if I'd say that.
Did not mean to move my hotbar.
7, 2, 3, 2.
I mean, you did get randomly recognized in the Simple Flip stream.
That was very odd. I should clarify this. I was me. I wasn't noticed by yeah, it wasn't by Simple Flips. It was I made a joke in chat and somebody was like, "Oh shit, Autumn, I love your videos." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Oh.
And it turns out they thought I was fuck,
Majesfeld.
I was gonna make a joke and now I can't remember what it was. What's the actor that everyone says that Ashens looks like?
I don't remember.
I think he was in he's in all like the Edgar Wright movies.
Right, okay, cool. This is,
he's Sean in Shaun of the Dead, I think.
Oh, yeah. I don't...
What's that guy's name?
I don't remember, but yeah, it does look like him.
What videos am I working on? None really. I've actually been running out of my backlog. I have like 10 more Prime 3s, and we record them on Saturday most of the time.
I'll turn down the game a little bit.
I've got tomorrow's FF14 video and no others because I don't have my backlog caught up to me. Other than that, I don't think I have. Oh, I've got Great Ace Attorney. That's ending soon, and then I'm gonna build up.
The game is at fucking 5. Okay, hold on. Can I turn you up in Discord?
Of the sequel. That's what I'm trying to say. Before uploading that. Nothing special, really. I have other more pressing matters going on that require my attention before I can really get much into more YouTube stuff. What am I gonna do when the backlog's done? Record more stuff. FF14 is not gonna get replaced by anything really. It was just kind of its own thing. By the way, what are we running? Trials?
Anything's fine with me.
Give me just a minute.
Okay.
Okay, daddy.
Yeah, there's the FF14 stuff I've got to get through, which means I need to grind out MSQ when I have time, which I haven't had. What else? Yeah, Greatest Tony is getting replaced by the sequel once I've recorded enough of it. I'll start uploading those. And the main LP will get replaced by something else, which
game?
No, I'm still on DPS.
No, I was talking to the game. It took fucking forever. Okay.
But Prime 3 still has another few months in it. After that, I have a plan, but I don't want to say it yet. I don't like to say what my upcoming plans are about like specific games in case I change my mind, and then build up, an expectation, and then people get disappointed. And that exactly happened with Goemon, where I said I was gonna do it, and then didn't. Anyway, we good?
Tonka truck. Yeah.
Wondrous Tales. Oops. Hey.
I thought we were ready.
I was.
Don't disappoint you. How would I do that?
Oh boy.
Right.
Couldn't get a
There's
cool
BA3
one.
secret source, we can't say. I mean, we kind of do, it's just...
I do love how this outfit just, fucking radiates color when there's fire around. It's also very, like, prone to changing color. Sometimes it's, like, red, sometimes it's yellow. It just kind of depends on the lighting.
We got a new person?
Oh, how about that?
Incredible.
I would be interested in seeing more of the Victor's Adventure manual art. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Did that.
Where's BA3 up to? It's like halfway through the second main area.
Well, we're more than halfway through the area itself. It's just that
Yeah.
there's a big dungeon to do and a boss.
Yeah, we're like...
And we have not touched that in a while.
what would you say, like... It's hard to judge what percentage like Undertale battles would count as, but I would say, at least 80, like 80% through that, plus the entire dungeon.
Yeah, something like that.
I'll have to play Summoner.
I really do
another
think
day,
that the other areas, like the next few main areas after this one, aren't going to be as difficult to put together. But
hopefully, the desert is going to be very hard to make interesting.
Yeah, well, I have some ideas. Oh shoot, my egg ran out.
King Cooper stole egg.
Koopa stole my bike.
Ha ha! This ought to stop that Clizzard King from playing with the dwarf.
I think I've said this before. I definitely said it to the people in the call the other day. Like, you two, and I think Joseph might have been there. But I'll say it to the stream as well, because, might find it funny.
Yeah.
When I played Smash 3DS,
Don't be on the business end.
Oh my god.
when I played Smash 3DS when that was new, you could set custom taunts, like your cat, a little speech bubble would come up with certain things that you could put in.
Why am I eating shit?
For the up, down, and side taunts. And also, you can have a profile picture. And I set my online profile picture to Doc Lewis from Punch-Out, and then set the quote to the 3 quotes, because each one of them had to be pretty short, like 16 characters or less, probably. I set I set the 3 taunts to Stole, My, and Bike. So then I could just enter a match and immediately be like, stole my bike.
Stole my bike.
What, and then you didn't play the game?
The thing is, I don't think I ever actually played online with any randos. This was all in theory.
Mm.
Someone in here called Carmen Etoile. What does Etoile mean? I know it's French, but
Nice
all I can
Power
think of is
Ranger.
Etoile Cyber.
I don't know what
fun.
Etoile
Good luck
means.
on your adventure. Joel, are you in full Zen mode right now?
I don't.
Don't talk to
he's
Joel
become
about
a-
Zen mode.
He's become a psychic type and
Or, you know, part
or a
fire.
fire type. Yeah.
God, that was some shit.
I'm over it by now.
Lance Raids?
I am waiting on the game, but... And I'll do Summoner again, so yeah.
Why am I being messaged? Oh, hello.
Better not be a fucking crystal tower.
Okay, this is the thing I got. It was a cake. Now this says
Oh, yeah, the roll-colored names. That is...
I
Shit,
must
where is
shuffle.
that? There's some setting somewhere.
If we do get a near raid,
Yeah,
no matter
here
what,
it is.
one of us is going to be upset.
Yeah, in the character configuration, display name settings, general, you can change the name colors for people so that you can quickly identify like who the tank, who the healer are. The problem is with the colors I have set up, the DPS kind of blend in with the enemies because the enemies are like a slightly different shade of red. I could also just change the color of the enemies, but I haven't. But yeah.
They do take a long time. But yeah, I was trying to say, no matter which raid we get, one of us is going to be upset because I hate Copied Factory, Joel hates Puppet's Bunker, and Josh hates Tower of Paradigm's Breach.
I mean, I kind of hate all 3 of them, honestly, but not as much as you hate the one that you hate. Anyway, I'm good to go. I
Let's
don't.
get like Ravenastra or something, eh?
Do I
just
hate
hate
Mondays? No, they're fine.
However, he does
On
gotta have a
Wednesdays.
good meal. Alright, Alliance raid, let's
Can't
go.
die these. What a bunch of bullshit.
Stupid fucking dance.
Basically, Engels and the final boss are bullshit. The rest of it is fine for me. It's just those ruin it.
Over here is our FC leader. We joined this FC, and I have not done a single damn thing in it yet. One
Where
day,
the hell are you
perhaps.
guys?
In Linza.
Linza.
Oh,
I'm
there you
like in the plaza, but yeah.
are. I mean, I was too. It wasn't rendered.
I told this story in a video that isn't public yet, but in this very spot where I'm standing now, I jumped up here, and I see a message typed in like the, you know, nearby like the say chat. It's just like, hey, you know, not that I'm complaining, but why did you stuff me up your dress? And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And I jump off of this, and you know, there's a fucking Lalafell here, and I'm like, you didn't see anything. And somehow that led to me joining his FC. It was... Excuse me. Oh, okay.
Cool. Hey, you see the person to our right? This green woman with a Moogle outfit?
Yes.
If you were gonna make a Gruntilda, that's probably
Oh,
the
hello,
species
boss.
of builder you'd use.
Yeah, I guess you would.
That's really good.
Somebody needs to play Grunty in this game. Only
Remember
ever
the
type in
grunty me
Rhines.
that I made?
Rhines.
Remember the grunty me that I made? which I couldn't.
Oh, yeah, kind of.
But...
I mean, yeah, that was basically it. He's just, like, you know, this conversation happened. Oh, he's coming over here. Shit. Hey, how's it going?
Huh? Oh, is somebody in the chatting game?
No, that's our FC leader.
Oh, duh. Which I still haven't joined.
Yep, it doesn't work. Hold on, I gotta do my stupid lean. This is my classic pose.
Meanwhile, I am incapable of doing this without changing my controls.
FC is a guild, yeah. But yeah, so, you know, that situation happened, and, I was just, you know, kind of embarrassed by it, and he was just like, I mean, he's like, hey, you know, I'm not complaining. I'm like, no being horny on main. Stop. And, you know, it was just some, you know, random interaction that I thought would just kind of end. And then he's like, so, you know, I'm always looking for people to join my FC, and I'm like, normally I wouldn't.
They talk to you.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like, you know, me and Joel have been wanting to, you know, have people to run high-end content with, and so I'm like, we'll go for it, I guess. And then we just didn't.
Well, the FC is not very active. I thought they were more active than they are. They do run stuff every now and then, but it's very rare, and it's never at a time when I can.
Who is part of this? Where is
Yami? I don't see them anywhere. I don't know. They're apparently nearby.
Probably somewhere in this giant cluster of people. I don't know. There we go. No, we'll stick with this one. It's just, you know, at some point we should probably, I was trying to think of how to respond to that, but, yeah, I don't know. We need to, like, you know, pick a time to try to do that.
I'm surprised you didn't make a Patreon-only FC!
You probably need to memorize the mechanics for shit before doing that, too. People aren't...
Bro, this fucking queue.
Lil bro really didn't click within 40 seconds. Crying emoji.
This is more attention than I'm used to receiving.
Hey, guess what the fuck it is? Although I believe I know the reason for this.
Oh boy.
Let's see.
And I get to play it as Summoner, which I'm not that great with.
Never mind. I do not know the reason for this. Actually, maybe I do know the reason.
I like the 50 billion dance partner icons that popped up. That was good.
I think the reason we're getting Shadowbringers raids so much is because they reward the Moogle treasure trove tomes.
Oh, okay.
I think that's why this is happening.
I suppose I also need to pick a partner. I'll pick you.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, Summoner was my starter class. I played it basically exclusively up until Heaven's Word, and then I picked up Astrologian, and eventually got Dancer, and then, you know, started expanding from there, but, you know, this used to be my only class, and therefore, by default, my best class, and, then I stopped playing it for, like, a fucking year. The problem is the class is also, like, pretty damn easy, so I don't think I'll have much
Level
issue running
5's
this.
too
But
damn easy.
do we stay in the middle?
We are
No,
A,
wait,
so we go
over
to the
here.
left.
Okay.
We're at. Let's see, what do we got? Lady Raptor, Feral Housewife, and I guess that's about it. All these other names are doing it for me. I'm not liking my odds on this one. I'm going to pick the side.
Probably a good idea.
I wish we got Power Up Paradigm's Breach so that we would get
Red Girl Jump Scare.
well, no, I was gonna say Song of the Ancients. I like that song a lot. Sorry, Song of the Ancients / Fate. Oh, okay. That's I don't think that's ever hit me before.
That's
I've
pretty
been
cool.
careful.
And then it said, I have you now.
It's just supposed to not be in it when it goes off, and
Yep.
usually that works by just, you know, stepping off of it in time, and it didn't work that time. Song of the Ancients is a near thing, yes. These are near. This is a near crossover raid. This set of 3, I should say. Copied Factory first, then this is Puppet's Bunker, which is the second one, and then Tower at Paradigm's Breach. What the fuck? I was out of the AoE. Get the fuck out of here.
Was that a serial strike? I didn't even see an indication there.
It was the thing where the wings rotate.
Yeah.
I know this boss, and I'm fucking dying anyway.
I'm feeling the right on this one.
Yeah.
Well, I think it is a pretty fun game. I would recommend it. Dude, fucking server lag is making it not recognize that I have input stuff.
When you say this game, do you mean FF14 or Nier?
Ah.
Oh.
Dude.
Oh no!
Ah, shit, I hate
This
these.
robot is emitting ancient runes.
Nope!
Robot.
I messed up my Phoenix really bad. So I guess as a brief overview of how this class works, I summon, you know, a fucking demon, Bahamut, and it has a couple of nukes, and I spam it for 15 seconds, and then I get 3 Legos to play with. I don't know why people call them Legos, but that's the term. In which I have Ifrit, Titan, and Garuda, which do pretty generic things. Then I get a Phoenix, which has a nuke and a single target heal or shield, I forget which. I usually just throw it on the tank. Spam that, play Legos, and then repeat. It's a relatively simple class. I'm not gonna make this one, am I? Kind of hate this boss. Now, at level 90, the Legos actually do something interesting, because they all kind of have, like, a unique extra ability that you can weave with their main attacks, but I never played this class at level 90, so I never get to do that.
Let's see, weaving 490? Ooh, yeah, that's just barely gonna work. And leatherworking 490. Yeah, I'll take that.
Hello, Swan.
Gamers.
What's up, brother?
I have to think about everything.
Josh and I do not fish in this game.
I don't either.
None of us fish in this game.
I have a level 90 fisher, but I don't use it. I don't like it.
Because that's right, liberals. He doesn't like the fishing minigame. Triggered?
Shit, a little boring.
Yeah,
I feel
paralysis.
like usually we group these things together. I don't know why they're all just like...
Oh my god, this paralysis.
Here. Oh, are you guys...
I cannot fucking cast.
Not... I see that you have acquired some dinguses here. I'm gonna drag those over here. How's that sound?
Did you see the people?
You guys still over there? But can you guys drag those like over here?
Nah.
You talking to the other tanks, or?
Most of them
I'm
are not
talking to you
left
two.
onto me.
What do you mean?
Is there
There's like
anything latched onto you?
There's one.
There's nothing that's...
And drag that over here.
Yeah, I don't have
There's
anything aggroing to me.
evidently some idiot who won't come here. What is this? Jesus Christ.
It's not
Couldn't
fucking
convince these
trees,
guys to
you
get over
evil
here.
Soft kitty.
There's me not doing my rotation correctly because I thought Bahamut's timer ended, and it didn't.
That's me in the corner. That's me in a cockfight losing.
That's me in the
to a
club
pigeon.
doing the same old two-step gorilla unit.
You interrupted my joke.
Yeah. Well, in the chat it says interrupts are cool. I figured I'd make use of that.
We have already pretty much outright stated.
Yeah, I think the preview video actually said that Haley and Big Head are from the same creator. Sorry, Big-Headed.
Big-Headed Bonga.
Should make a cosplay for the Summoner class where it is some summoner.
God damn it.
Any news from the world of beanie collecting? I don't think
Bug
so.
collection.
Well, better yet, summon sorcerer. Even though your character is male, just do it anyway.
Is the Robo Darknut also from the same guy? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The guy in question just being Ganon. Like, that's not even, like, a spoiler. The bosses in these raids take so fucking long to die.
Yeah, that they do. This this is really how long this needs to be taken. And then, like, you know, the next set of raids, Myths of the Realm, totally opposite. Bosses die instantly. It's
yeah.
I hope they keep that. They should really keep that.
So, still technically demanding, just short.
Yes.
So if you can prove that you know how to do it quickly, then you just do it and then you're done.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah, makes sense.
Feel like I'm not standing in a good spot.
Oh!
No, I wasn't. I misread that.
Also, apparently was not. I forgot.
I was not looking at mechanics at all.
You missed the Soul's Measure mechanic? I don't, because you get people either who don't understand it, just like moving around randomly with no way to compensate for them, or you get trolls who move at the last second.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were thinking with that.
It's mostly original characters, but there is some Zelda stuff.
Oh, is this the thing where we're gonna have all three of them in a line? Yes.
And they raise like a sword.
Okay,
right?
so they're gonna do room wide, like half room AoEs in the direction their sword is pointed in order.
TNC didn't seem to like that one so much.
Friend was doing Sea of Sacrifice and someone was trolling failing the match mechanic 5 times. They might not be trolling, they might not know how to do it properly.
Yeah, might have been like Josh, where it was like, I think you got hit by my tank buster, but I don't know why. Oh, I guess the tank buster was an AoE.
Is it just giant?
I would like to point out that I very expertly, forgot to do my fucking buff until after using my 2 nukes, so, real good DPS optimization there.
It's fine, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing Savage.
This is why, I don't like it when in regular content like this, they put mechanics where if any one person fucks up, then everyone has to restart the whole fight. That's why I don't like the Null fight too much. That's why I don't like the Seed of Sacrifice fight too much. I mean, I guess I do outside of that part. It's fine.
The BA3 have a crossover with the Big Dark Perez series. No, Big Dark story is done. He was just some guy that showed up.
Yeah.
That's the entire joke. He's in the opening cutscene, that's it.
Oh, fuck. No, I'm so dead.
Oh.
I
didn't even see that there was a mechanic happening.
I somehow didn't die to that. You can tell that I'm used to playing healer by the fact that I ran over and rezzed a person from a different team despite being a DPS. I usually refer to that as doing the mostest. In this case, they had like 5 people dead. I figured it would help.
Okay.
And because I fucked up the timing on my buff compared to my nuke move earlier, on this rotation, it is also fucked up. Not that it matters, it's fucking dead anyway.
Oh, this one's way behind.
Yeah, I mean,
think this was
a lot of
shit earlier,
they
right?
did, yeah.
Why are we wasting a nuke?
Ooh, hello.
Getting Grateful Way?
Oh boy, grapes.
Not yet.
Oh.
Excellent work on not dying.
This is gonna be the robot where it gets little robots that help it on the sides and emit AoEs, and the stupid lasers that based on their position they either travel or don't.
Alright, hold on, I gotta pull up robots.
Robot.
Oh, game. Me trying to manage too many things at once. Oh my god, I'm getting stuck on everything.
It's not Lobot and it's not Buoyant Robot.
Here we go.
White woman jump scare. No, there's not enough materials on board for that.
I summoned a lot of white woman jump scare against you. I was surprised
Yes,
by
you
that.
did.
It's very loud.
I've never summoned her before until I did it to you like 3 times.
I've heard people say that it is a good out for...
You were talking over the robots, by the way.
Or was it a non?
Oh, well, how are we supposed to know?
Great.
I thought you just played it in an instant.
Thank you. Sure
Like
thing.
when Peter said all
Thanks so
50
much.
states at once.
Did you see the robot?
The what?
The robot.
I didn't understand that.
Did you see the robot?
Oh, yes.
Never thought of it, I'll do it, I'll do it. Never thought of it, I'll do it, I'll do it.
Okay, these. If they're taller, they travel. If they're lower, they don't.
Did
Okay.
you see the robot? Never thought of it, I'll back.
Can you move, please? Okay.
They need to pick up
Oh, I didn't realize that it was a lingering AoE. Good shit.
Brother.
Oh, I'm pointing this in a horrible direction. Let's just get that away from people,
Oh,
kindly.
and I'm dead.
Yeah, you stood in my tank buster line AoE.
I have to think about everything.
Great.
Yeah.
I love seeing robots.
The fuck?
Might see robots later today. Hello, robot. Did you see the people? What
Grapes! Melons, oranges.
Absolutely. Robot.
That was not AI-generated content. That was just fucking Crobo Productions video called Robots. We've been quoting it non-stop recently for some fucking reason.
Mostly you.
I mean,
Yeah, as I was gonna-
Joel has been too.
I mean, I've been doing it the same amount.
I was trying to say, I've heard people say that White Woman jump scare is a good out to Huli and the Conquer board in general.
Seems to work out pretty well when I summon it.
I was
Alright.
thinking sometime, in the same vein that we streamed this today and are interested in potentially doing it more often as well, I assume.
Grapes!
Hell yeah, grapes.
I think, might not be a bad idea, Joel, for us to also stream a dueling book at some time.
Okay, if you like.
Figure I could put some music on in the background as well for people, and should be a chill
Oh
thing.
my god.
Probably
One hour
when-
loop of Shadows Withal.
Probably not. Probably when Josh is busy doing something else, I guess. because Otherwise, he'd be bored. But he's bored
I
anyway
think-
when we do it, but it'd be different.
I mean,
when streaming as
I
well.
feel like
Yeah, I
in the
can-
past
I
year,
can just
the
do
number
other
of times when you and I could hang out and Josh couldn't was like once.
That's true.
Like, I mean, I can find other stuff to do in these cases. It's only when I'm in a call already and you start doing that that I'm like, well, I can't just leave.
Well, that's the thing is we don't want to kick you out. And there's never a time when when it's just me and Joel available. Or
Well, it's,
when
I mean, like,
all three of us are available
oh,
and me and Joel
I'm
are
just
like, oh,
not.
we'll just do stuff ourselves.
I mean, that's the thing, is like, you know, if I get home from work and you want to do that, you could just say that and, you know, that'd be fine.
Like it's a waste when we could all do stuff together.
I also will never suggest it because if we're all together, I'd rather do something that we can all do.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's a person here called Feral Housewife. I'm just now seeing this.
Yeah. Well, I said that.
I wasn't listening. I was distracted by fucking porn.
Nobody ever
probably.
listens to me.
Again.
Teach Josh Go format. Well, Josh tried to try.
I tried.
It wasn't Go. It was pre-Go. But yeah.
Okay, no, I'm not actually playing the video again.
for the robot.
Also, Goat sucks. Like, if we were gonna teach him a simpler format, it'd be Edison. And I don't even know Edison that well, really. I haven't played it, but I know it's fucking better than Goat.
I like how I'm just... I'm like completely brainless in this raid. I'm not even noticing mechanics until like half an hour after they occur. Probably because of robots, but... I'm also used to healing this.
For the... Oh, am I gonna get one? Nope, evidently not. One should think.
You like not knowing the plot of these raids, so you're confused by legions of pods firing lasers everywhere.
I mean...
the plot is that some random characters from Near Automata showed up, and some dwarfs had a bizarrely, tonally dark experience with this crossover.
Yeah, there's not really a plot to know here. This is like some near shit is happening, and
we're just kind of along for the ride.
Yeah, no fucking clue what any of this is. Let's see. Oh, those are circles.
The actual like raid quest line plot is weirdly.
Oh fuck!
Fuck. Yeah, screwed.
I misjudged.
Oh my god!
That was so much worse than I thought it was gonna be. Am I the tank now? No, not yet.
Persona 5 did not cross over this game. But yeah, there's this one point where like a bunch of the robots attack this dwarf.
Fall Guys did.
God, yeah. A bunch of the robots
that's
attack
going
this,
over
like,
there.
dwarf village.
This is a line.
Oh my god.
Fuck me.
What's safe, if anything? Okay,
Yeah, you don't have enough time to look at all the icons in that attack. I hate that.
okay, I need MP. Oh, okay, never mind, it's dead. I was gonna try to
MP?
I was gonna try to get the other healers up, but Jesus, that was bad.
Oh, I see. I'm lost to be picked.
Well, yeah, you're a dancer. You're disposable.
I don't need this.
As I was trying to say, some robots attack the dwarf village, and then this, this one dude, like, confronts one of the dwarf characters and is like, "You fucking bastard, because of you, my wife miscarried." And I'm like, holy shit. What the hell? Why is this cross?
Yeah, it got really nasty just for no reason. And it had nothing to do with me.
Oh boy, laser hallway.
Like, that was just drama in dwarves. This is Grape Hallway.
Yeah, grapes, yeah.
Laser hallway sucks.
Fall Guys is gone? It doesn't seem very gone to me.
It is.
Had a fucking...
Oh, I don't have my fucking carbuncle out. Okay. That's why I can't target anything.
Oh, you mean the crossover. I thought you meant the game itself. I'm like, because we just had this crossover. Seems like the game exists to me. But if you mean the... If you mean the crossover event, yeah, that's gone.
And good riddance. It was bad.
Grapes.
You meant the game. No? I don't think so.
Hunts.
Fuck you, I got vulnerability up.
Man, fuck you and your bone spurs.
Man, fuck you. I'll see you at work.
$4.99 per minute.
I think there's all this shit going on in this hallway, but the music is like really understated and calm. Like relaxing almost.
Yeah, this entire situation is fucking weird. There's too many grapes.
There's a few grapes. This is certainly a grape situation. I think it would be fair to say that these are the grapes of wrath.
True.
Yeah, it's true. It's definitely true.
It's true. Bull.
This looks like a rhythm game. No, that's the final boss of one of the other raids. The final boss of this raid is a sphere of plastic bodies that then becomes something else.
Oh, they'll see.
Yeah.
There's also the DDR
hate to
trial with the voice actress going, "All I ever wanted was for you and I to."
Yeah.
Good and evil, the war eternal.
Good and evil!
Nowhere to run!
Fucking way he says that.
The sea's part for we alone.
Come, let's play.
Don't get wet!
Twist and sprout.
Scurry and
We're gonna have plenty of these when we do the
Scatter.
fucking weekly raids.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There is a statue I had fashioned for all contest.
Oh, ring of ice, have mercy upon them.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Minfina. Holy shit.
Tenzin, please!
Seems only fitting that we face you together!
Will you be judged worthy?
We are.
Yeah, I did. Sloppy.
Sloppy.
I did.
Now.
For Al Amigo!
Oh yeah, his like level of shouting changes very randomly.
This is don't be in line with the lasers, right?
Don't be in line. Don't be in line.
Get in.
Get in.
Get
Yeah.
in. Get in. That one doesn't really.
What was the one I was gonna quote? I forgot.
Ah. I had to fight
Shit,
her earlier today by
which
myself.
boss is the...
That's Sophia. I had to do Sophia Extreme earlier, which was really fucking funny.
Is that the one that, like,
because,
drops meteors on scales?
Yeah. Yeah, she killed me twice just by, like, the scales don't telegraph in the Extreme version.
Good.
Or they don't always. Sometimes you just have to
Dead.
know the order, so...
Well, no, like we said, it's a bunch of plastic mannequins
Yeah.
stuck
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, well, these are like androids that aren't programmed or something.
Yeah.
Yep, it's a bunch of bodies.
So,
I'm really annoyed that I can't remember what fucking line I was gonna say. Suzaku is the one who wants to pleasure himself with a fish. That's Suzaku from Code Geass. Different Suzaku.
Alright, and here's, you know, the game being fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
Presumably because Nier is weird.
yeah, I assume the Nier director was responsible for this shit. This doesn't seem very Yoshi P to me. And none of the telegraphs make any fucking sense. Have
No,
fun.
no, I don't know any of the mechanics in this fight. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
Disgusting! Wouldn't it suck to be assigned skirt duty?
Hey, that was my joke the other day.
There's your joke, but you didn't fucking make it. I was waiting for you to fucking make it.
The actual joke was, imagine being a puppet working at the puppet's bunker and they assign you with skirt duty. Your job is to hang from the waist of the giant combinatoric robot and do nothing else.
I do enjoy me some combinatorics. And the music is, like, What the fuck is the name of this? This isn't Steel Reason. What is this?
This is Torn from the Heavens.
Right. Okay, this is a big-ass circle, I think?
Oh, yeah.
I was out of the AoE, fuck you.
In what way would me looking up the 2B skirt be going
It's a
full
line?
circle?
Or a cone. This is a cone.
Because of the story about the... I wasn't in it! I was literally as far as I could be. I was behind it. What the fuck?
This is a get in.
Ah.
Dun, 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 dun,
I was in.
Get in.
Game is fucking full of shit.
Eorzea is mine by right!
Okay. Oh, I see
Oh, it's
how
the
you tell.
the energy thing.
It's
okay.
the pulsing, yeah.
Yeah.
Which tether
So
is
it's gonna
pulsing?
teleport to this, and yeah.
Which angels wake me, if you will.
Boom, boom.
This is get away.
I don't know what this is, man. I'm just getting away anyway. I don't know.
Yeah. How the fuck was I hit by that?
That was huge. That was almost the whole arena.
Yeah,
We
that looked like a raid
will
fight.
crush you again and again. Don't face the
3
electricity.
times.
I'm pretty sure that's impossible.
It is literally impossible.
Yeah, 2P is originally from Soul Calibur. I did know that.
Go here.
The plot for the raid starts out with the dwarves finding 2P, and they're like, "Hey, are you okay? Do you need help?" And she's like, "Yes, come with me." And then you go to the copy
I don't
factory and
know
you
what
fight
this
2B and
means.
9S. And then
I'm gonna cover
2P
you.
attacks the village, and then you're like, "Oh shit, she was evil the whole time."
I'm glad I covered you.
Yes. I don't know what was happening.
You were targeted with your own cone AoE,
Oh, so
and I was able to absorb that for you. There was nothing you could do about it. Like you were getting targeted with it, but I was able to cover it for you. That's why this class is so good. I can just be like mechanics, your mechanics, my mechanics.
we'll like get
Oh shit! I didn't see this was good on.
in, and then
No, Roxy, don't. I like her outfit.
Where are we
Right.
going?
Now, evidently over here, because I don't know why we knew this was the correct one. That's just where people went, and so I followed them.
I assume all 4 work.
Maybe. Oh,
Okay, I guess
You
people
did?
got this. Yeah.
yep, these ones are all covered.
I'll move anyway. Makes me feel like I'm doing something, even if I'm not.
2P,
gonna
more
annoy me
like
for the rest of
double
the stream.
penis. Oh, some of these are moving. I will
Yeah.
stand here. Oh, it's not moving here. It's actually moving over there. Okay, well that's fine.
Okay, give me my fucking buff.
These are lasers from the sides. Watch out for these.
Oh.
There will be safe holes somewhere.
Okay. I'll
I'm thinking.
assume that
Oh.
over here is good.
I don't know if where I am is good. Yes, it is.
Oh, no, this was bad. I didn't realize they were teleporting.
Were they? Is that the issue?
Yeah.
Yep, I did say some would teleport.
I don't know how you would tell. I just saw.
It's the only ones that have tethers to a spot on the ground. There's like 2 of them that will do that.
Oh, I didn't see any that did that.
Someone should
Oh,
LB.
this is a get in. We need to be over here.
Over. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna get hit with this one. Eh,
Oh my
there
God.
it is.
That dancer just got fucked. I don't even know why.
Oh, I didn't even see where we're getting it. Oh my god. I wasn't paying attention. Didn't matter, though.
I wish I could command someone on another team. Alright, what do we got? This is all good, decent thing stuff. I'll take that. This is garbage. Is all of this garbage? Yes.
Piece of garbage.
I like how apparently one of the names of the songs in here is Grandma Destruction.
What do you mean, Grandma Destruction?
I don't know. Hey.
For the robot.
Just have normal raids left.
And main scenario.
Oh, I'm not streaming main scenario.
Okay.
What?
I thought we were gonna do everything.
And people don't need to see that shit.
I have to go spend tomestones, so I will teleport away right first.
People don't
Am I
need
able
to see any of this shit.
Excuse me,
This is
why am
true.
I unable to teleport? Is it because I'm sitting?
Hold on, we have businessman man.
Wants to be the guy?
And just Stinky, who we've seen before. Let me go sit on my usual box.
I don't know why I came with you. I didn't need to come here. I literally, I sub-terror control fucking monkey brained. I got a prompt that said yes and hit yes. I didn't even read it.
Full nerd. What should I do for Lance Reds? I won't, or normal. I'm gonna heal for all the, like, divine ones, so I will do Dancer, I guess. Oh, I should probably go to, I should go to Clown Vomit and spend some of these causalities.
I'm almost through all my relic weapons.
I have 6 each of all of the, like, meteor pieces, so I can get another 2 weapons. I don't know if I want to buy more than that. Let me actually check what weapons I have on all my classes. So, my Astrologian and Dancer are maxed out. Summoner should have it. Samurai should have it. Paladin should have it. Monk and Bard definitely don't. Machinist does not. Scholar does not, but I don't ever fucking use it. I guess I could get one more set.
Let me know when you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't know why I didn't say that earlier. Well, since I'm here, let me go back to my usual box that's in this location. I like how I have 2 usual boxes that I set on.
Someone in chat
Hi,
has
squirrels.
predicted. Someone in chat has predicted 012. I'm going to guess.
Someone is on my box!
What are we gonna get?
I can pretty much guarantee you it's going to be an Eden raid.
Oh, sorry, they're standing next to my box.
We have been getting a lot of those recently. I was thinking about guessing that.
And there is a reason for that.
It's people
They're
wanting it
looking
for
at me.
the regular tombstones, right?
Yep.
What have we been getting a lot of? We got the Ramu one. I'm gonna guess it's just Ramu again. Like the Eden Ramu. I don't remember which. I don't remember the order of stuff in that one. I hope it's not the fucking Idol of Darkness. I hate that one. Most of the others should be fine now. Anyway, are we ready?
Playtime. Yeah, I'm good.
My idiot brought me a floor sofa. Whose sofa did you steal?
What do you mean floor sofa?
You know.
It's actually just a pile of pillows is what it looks like.
Oh.
Nope.
Huh. Surprising. It's been eaten every other time we've done this.
Yeah.
Oh, alright. We got 2 dancers. I guess let's just both partner with somebody. Oh, yeah, I never showed my adventurer plate. Choose carefully, Sid Hoffman or Sid Frenchman. And this is supposed to say Hadou. It's basically unrecognizable, but it was the best I could
one
do.
of more party members.
Sorry.
I see, that's why we're getting this.
D-Chain Dick Cheney. That's the only weird name there.
Every author's first protagonist is the author themselves as Christ or Faust.
Hey, Autumn.
Yeah,
Why are you on the business end?
so I can do what I want.
That's true.
But you could die.
You can also get fucked.
Hummelfaust.
Yeah, that it is. Right you are, Ken. Oh, well.
Wake me up when this duty's over.
One guy dressed as Darkwolf from Fire and Ice? What the fuck?
Fire and Ice is an NES puzzle game, right?
Yeah, it was.
I'm liking the person over there who's dressed as... Oh, it's D-Chain Dick Cheney. They're dressed as Santa with some very hot pants.
Yeah, let me take a look at that.
Hot pants are so last season. Now it's all about spicy pants. Karai pantsu.
Yes.
Got the damn cat on he head.
He boots too big for he got damn feet. Oh, it's the one where when the shit goes down, you gotta bird up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What was the phrase you guys would employ?
When the bird is down, you gotta bird up. That was from Keeper of the Lake before they changed it.
Yeah, this is the one where, you know, at some point, somebody has to become a gorilla to punch bombs, and at some point, you have to become a bird to dodge an earthquake.
Yeah,
Also, this is one of the few vanilla things that basically requires a tank swap more than once. And nobody ever does it, and then the tank dies. It's really funny.
The movie Fire and Ice? Never heard of it.
This is gonna hurt.
I have not, nor has anybody else, ever heard of DJ Moldyman.
Ko must have more Goblixer. I'm
Glop
always saying
glop.
this.
You can't stop me saying this.
Glup shido! Oh, somebody gonna have to go gorilla mode?
Yes.
I could do that, but I'm not going to. I will just watch and see when somebody does.
Evidently, nobody is. So we're probably gonna die.
Yeah.
I tried.
This might be bird up. See you in a minute. Yep, this is
Boost.
bird up.
This is slightly idiotic.
Yeah. This fight is a little ridiculous.
What? Why do you hate me?
Huh?
Just these snakes latched onto me for no reason.
Well, I got this one. Oh, the main tank is dead. Oh, I am about to die myself because I'm... Oh.
Okay, yeah, we're probably fucked.
I'm unsure
Oh boy, I
what
have
happened
aggro.
there. Yeah, well, there's no tanks.
Yeah. Alright, healers. You gotta get on it. I don't know how we haven't died yet.
How do they have their Swift cost used? You saved that for a raise. Falling back into pieces again.
Alright. Somebody's
Now
gorilla.
everybody's becoming a gorilla.
We learned our lesson.
Mistake you only make once.
Oh no, D-Chain Dick Cheney is dead.
Yep. They'll be fine. Oh, there's shit here. Whoops. Oh, yeah, we're gonna need to be over here. That actually might be the wrong spot for those bombs.
How is there a defined correct spot for them? Oh boy.
They need to be in the opposite corner to where the boss is. Because the AoE is so big that that is the only safe spot.
Well, I figured as long as we're all putting them in the same corner and then go to the opposite corner, we're fine.
Well, the opposite corner was full of AoE, so there is a specific corner they have to go in.
Well, my fault. Someone already punched it there, and I figured it's better to still just have it all in one place rather than.
I see the Astrologian has chosen to just, you know, restart. So I guess we've given up on this one.
Yeah, that's yeah.
What the fuck?
Both,
Why?
I think both of the healers have.
Why would they do that? What is that fucking damage?
So if the people in there can do it, then fine. But
I'm guessing they probably can't.
I know he's not getting my commando. It is a small and petty thing you can do, but... To be fair, I never give the healer the commando anyway, because I figure they've had it too good for too long. Everyone always commends the healer.
Yeah. I will usually give it to a random DPS, often just based on what their portrait looks like.
Yep, same.
transmissions blink uncompleted. 72323 send.
Gotta sweep for good luck. Except I did that last time and it didn't help, so. I would say that this boss falls into the Klungo archetype.
Uses potions?
Yes.
Potions and notions?
I suppose it's also
And is a big
embryo.
dingus.
Has pants.
He can have that. He can have that.
He can handstand. Just for you. Just for you. Just for you.
Inflate himself, just like a balloon, then wither down. Remember the Kongs.
Where is gorilla mode? There you go.
Josh, you should probably
No,
not be
asshole!
over here.
Fucking why did they do that?
Gotta sweep, sweep, sweep.
Rat finks. Isn't a rat and a fink the same thing?
Yes. Might be time to bird up here.
He's not doing it.
Bird.
Okay, there it goes.
Bird Up. Hey, you're watching Bird Up, the worst show on
Does
television.
this attack do fucking anything?
Okay. Yeah, it does a tiny amount of damage.
Oh, I was looking at where it said Gob Swing. I'm like, why does it keep dodging?
Both healers have died.
Oh my god.
What do you mean? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I don't know so much about this run.
Good God. I will try to... Oh, fuck. Well, I was gonna try to be the healer. Unfortunately, my heal didn't go through in time.
I have a kind of healing, but it's piddly.
I used mine. Oh, okay, everybody's going for it.
Oh,
I'm
he
not
can
gonna
interrupt me. That's really nice. Glad he can do that.
I could not become a gorilla for some reason. They only let one person do it.
Just reset? No. Just because you fucked up doesn't mean the rest of us have to.
Yeah.
Take that away from here, whoever that is. Okay, that's none of us. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, we're doing fine. We're making regular progress here. Oh, this is before I have mana regen. Ooh. I'm not going to be able to continue to heal myself. That is unfortunate.
I can give you one minor heal in 3 seconds.
Okay.
There.
Sounds good to me, because I'm kind of needing it.
Actually, I don't know if it even hit you.
Well, I could not get away from the bomb in time. Sorry.
I don't seem any more healed than I used to be. I'm going to try to immunify myself against this here. I don't know if that's going to work. It seems to be working, which is funny.
We might have this.
I'm about to die, so you better be quick.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm dead. You got 5% to go. 4, 3. And it's bird up time, but there's no way to bird, so just try your best.
Oh boy.
Huh?
Okay.
Oh, there is a way to bird. You got it. I don't know why it waited. Oh, I guess you have to go touch the electric thing in the middle. I didn't know about that part.
Good.
That's dumb.
%.
And I'm dead.
1%. 5.5. 0.4.
You can do it.
0.3.
You moo.
We got it. We're in.
You moo. Yeah.
Okay, well, they're getting the commando.
Yeah, and the tank was like just reset. Fuck you. I see nobody appreciating my tanking skills for holding us that long. It really is a tankless job, isn't it?
Yeah. Why did I get a commentation?
That irks me a little bit.
This game is dumb.
I also got a commando.
Okay, how much does a floor sofa sell for?
I'm almost at 90 with Dancer now.
Maybe I gotta commend under my own criteria. Yeah, true. So, yeah, if we're not doing main scenario, which I really don't fucking want to do, then...
I'm already logged up.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna get an ice cream and watch the last part.
I see.
Okay.
I should really go now, but since we're on stream, I'll stick around.
Because somebody, like, fucking...
Well, then I'm not gonna be a paladin.
A year ago said they wanted to see all the glams. I will go through them. I'm gonna do astrology later. We've seen Dancer, we've seen Summoner, we've seen Samurai. Here's my Paladin. It used to have pink pants until Joel bullied me about it. It looks better without the pink pants.
Okay, I did a little bit.
Monk is somebody who works at like a fucking thrift store and burns a lot of incense. I don't really know why this is the look I went with, but also I have tea kettles for some fucking reason. We saw a bard earlier. I don't know if we saw it in like good lighting though. My machinist, I have to actually put on the glamour plate. This is my Kaylee from Firefly outfit.
Oh, can I reroll?
Let me change that back.
Oh, I should reroll. Okay, shuffled up.
And I don't ever actually use Scholar, but if I did, it would look like this. Are my portraits saved? Yeah. What's the horniest designed class? Like, in general, or... I don't know if I understand the question.
I don't think any class is particularly horny.
Should I queue us for the Reds? Or are you doing shit?
I'm not doing anything. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do all three of them. We may very well get these out of order, not that it matters. Well, most of the outfits are kind of non-specific. You can put a lot, like the majority of gear on any class, which is why you get, you know, tanks wearing a bikini, but...
Probably the most revealing one is Dancer, then, I would guess.
Probably.
Yeah.
But none of them are particularly horny. The horny gear is stuff that is applicable to any class.
Oh, well, we got the third one first.
We did.
So we get to...
And this is the first day that could have possibly happened.
No, because I didn't run Alliance Raid queue. I picked the three separately.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking for people with stupid names so I can look at their adventure plates. I don't know if any of these are dumb. I saw High Squirrels earlier. Oh, Bartholomew PP. Here we go.
Here we go.
Yugiri's girlfriend.
Oh, yeah?
It's a little hard to do that when she's fucking dead.
Oh, we T-posing. I mean, not quite T-posing, but... Okay, I'd stop doing it. Sometimes when I start an instance, I can just move around with no animation. It's pretty good.
I forgot about you, Kitty.
Uh-oh. This is a problem. I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, that doesn't become an issue.
Suppose I should open the stream. The bot video. Oh no, it's spoilers.
Yeah, shit. It's kind of making a problem. Unfortunately, I might have to be right back for a minute here.
I suppose we will have to manage. And by servants, we mean snakes and exploding piles of water. There's a bunch of water bombs that spawn as soon as some of these die that will fuck you up if you don't prepare for them. Why is everything aggroed to me? God, this is just stuff happening. Like, this is such a clusterfuck, like, my god. I love it when there's a giant group of enemies and there's like, you know, 1 or 2 things at the end that take way longer to die than everything else. Delayed ass animation on that. What other names have we got in here? Piblet Pigeon. I think I've run stuff with them before. Mind Wanderer. Didn't really get to see any others. The depth of knowledge that he'll measure is, can you understand how triangles unfold, and can you comprehend a 90-degree spin? I think it's limited to those 2 things. Also, Joel says that the music in this raid sounds like a sea shanty, and it kind of does, and I don't really know why.
Is there not different boss music for each of the bosses?
There is for the final one, but the other 3 are all the same thing.
Oh, huh. The narrators have different songs for every single boss. I know they were pulling from a different series, but...
Serial strike. Oh, wasn't even paying attention to the second one. I like how Joel is, you know, his character is here. He's just, you know, standing still and is somehow not dying.
Mm-hmm.
Are you just watching him standing there, or...?
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I wonder if anybody else has noticed, because usually I'm not really looking at the other players. This part could be a potential issue. Yeah, I'm thinking there's gonna be a potential issue here. I'm not gonna res him. I'm guessing the other healer will. Oh, there you are. You just died.
Did a triangle. Yeah, no, I saw it. I tried to move out of the way. I just couldn't. I couldn't get to it.
Yeah, you were just, you know, you were just standing there, somehow avoiding everything for quite a while. It was pretty good.
Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. Thanks.
Oh shit! I didn't see this one. Unfolding triangles.
Let's see if I can catch up DPS-wise. With Resurrection weakness. Gary's girlfriend is in position 3.
How old?
How
What?
old is Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing now? It's got to be like 13 years old, right?
Quite old, yeah.
I'm gonna say 13 years.
Donald Duck in Mathemagic Land. Oh, yep, rotation time. Here we go.
Apparently the original one was on Mario Party 2, and yeah, it's 14 years old. Jesus.
No, again, but with a twist.
Yeah, it's the same attack, but now there's a serial strike after it.
Oh, I can't see the chat anymore. Why the fuck did Discord pop up?
Yep, there it goes.
Come on, don't keep me waiting.
I need to test flirting with her and see if it actually has repercussions. Now that I'm on stream, I have an excuse to do it.
Just make sure to do it at a time when she definitely isn't going to do that attack anyway.
I'll try to do it, like, at the very beginning. So yeah, I hear tell that if you do, like, a slash hug or blow kiss to this boss, then, yeah, she just, you know, goes, "Oi, cut it out, you!" and just kind of fucks you up. I did a run of this where she did that, like, fucking 5 times. So I have...
The thing is, that's an attack she does anyway. So I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna try it. Unless that was too early. I don't know. Oh, am I T-posing? I almost was.
She who rules the tides.
Why are there what?
Why is it this boss that has the floating thing?
I'm not convinced that it does. Have you seen any of this before, Autumn?
Some of it.
I shouldn't have used that now. Whoosh. Oh, what the hell? I didn't run into that. Get out of here. Squidward deep dive.
Why?
Because the move was called deep
Oh,
dive.
deep dive, okay.
Oi, cut it out, you! Somebody ate shit.
Yeah, but she just does that.
Oh boy. This move in which these things produce the world's fucking most gigantic AoEs.
Shown here.
Nope, you're dead.
No, I've seen bigger.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
not
I
as
think it
big
looks
as the
bigger.
ones from the lightning rods and the
Yeah.
Remo
right.
fight.
They're not as big as the bomb explosions from Ratfink's Twiddledicks or whatever the hell.
Twinkle thing, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Heracos, Thalios.
Relish and cheese.
For some reason, whenever she, you know, does that thing where she calls these, it just reminds me of Pit's Final Smash and Ultimate, where he calls the two, like, steeds or whatever, and you can barely fucking understand him. Okay, I'm on our left. It's Foss and Lux.
Oh, yeah.
is she gonna die before this comes out?
The magician?
Damn. Oh, some people got shoved, but not all of us. That was an experience.
Yeah, one of them was me. I got stuck in the wall for a while there. What the fuck?
Don't think I care about these. Thank you for making it this far.
Wouldn't.
Thank you so much. Area loads.
I am the last of us to face you. No, you aren't.
Ezo Navaburb gives Peblet Pigeon a freshly baked tiny cupcake. Good to know. What do you mean Frog Rock?
Isn't that kid show with the puppets?
I sure love Fraggle Rock. Then why'd you turn it off?
Dude, Frog Rock.
I'm the baby, gotta love me.
Remember that shit?
Remember fucking Scarface?
My game is lagging quite badly. I guess because I'm streaming.
Trembling.
This boss has the most weirdly indicated mechanics ever. Like,
It does, and they're like trivial.
They're piss easy, but looking at them, it looks like you're in for some serious shit. But no, it's just, hey, this AoE is actually going to come from here.
You must perspirate.
Pac-Man.
3 times.
Yeah, Pac-Man attack. Alright. Now there are 2 of them.
Oh, will we ever avoid the 2 cones?
I don't know, I have nothing to say. No more shit, man.
Oh, and he teleported on my screen. Every time he says that, it makes me think of the, you know, have it tell a joke. Who's there?
Oh, wait, say that one again?
Oh, that's a daddy one.
Make it sound like my mom's cat.
Which one?
The tabby.
Now he is going to embiggen himself, as bosses are wont to do. Here's some giant fucking AoEs.
Yeah, these are some pretty big ones. Yeah, he come huge.
Yeah, I'm gonna come huge.
What the fuck is this? What is my lack of animation? The game can't handle it. Oh my god. It's trying.
Dude, Fraggle Rock.
Like flinted flown.
Fine.
Where's my bubble? Okay.
Scurry and scatter.
Scurry and scatter.
His fucking voice, dude.
Oh my god. this lag.
I especially like this one. There's all this shit.
Yeah.
It looks like you need to care very carefully about where you stand. No, it's just
No, yeah, it's just
all
a
it
circle.
is. All this shit for that. Why are your telegraphs so over the top? Like, when this guy wants to tell you something, he really wants to tell you.
Well, no, because he hides it under a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, I suppose so. You're right.
It's a metaphor for how you know the people of Eorzea thought that the gods were these unknowable, impossible beings, but actually they're just like some guys.
Oh, that was some birds.
I don't know if I can correctly dodge all these, because I can't see them coming with this lag. Oh shit, I didn't see this tag. Oh god, I'm so dead. Nope. I think I'm at... Okay.
You look fine to me.
Yeah, it's just...
Don't know if this mechanic's gonna matter. Nope. It didn't even matter long enough for me to say that.
Usually he gets that one out a couple times, because the first one doesn't have... Like, the second one combines it with the giant green circle thing, right?
Yeah, well, that's what that was. He does it both times.
Oh, I didn't even see the circle here.
Yeah, you were probably about to get fucked by it then. Good thing he died.
God damn it.
Oh. I cannot take this, as I already have gear, apparently. I don't know what piece I got.
Behold, clocks. Or pinwheel. Oh, I didn't mean to use Macrocosmos, god damn it.
Now all the cards that would be sent to the graveyard are gonna get banished instead.
This is a good one.
I mean, I don't ever use that move anyway, so it's like, whatever. The 3-minute cooldown sucks a little bit, but... Doesn't matter if I wasn't going to use it anyway. And then it turns out that, this whole time there's been, like, some pro player in the chat, and they're like, you seriously don't use that move, it's like the best move in the game.
I haven't used Astrologian in so long, I don't know if I can play it anymore.
This last boss is going to be interesting with the lag. But first, we get to fight some more pinwheels.
Howard, go sell. Interlopers.
Yep, definitely gotta LB the ads. I like Angelos A, B, and Z. Wasn't that the name of LSA's Porksy?
Angelo? I don't know. It's the name of Renoa's dog arm cannon.
No, that's anal.
Soon it'll be casual FF14 streams and weekly FF8 streams. I don't know if there's gonna be, casual FF14 streams.
Yeah, I'll do these every once in a while, maybe, but...
The problem is, we do these on a regular basis, and it's like... Even when it's the three of us, like, running these, we run out of stuff to talk about. And it's like,
Right. So, here's a clusterfuck of a boss.
Yep.
It's also my desktop background.
The boss is?
Well, no, just me standing in this area. But, yeah, the reason that it's unfortunate that we got this one first is because this boss is a combination of all of the fights of the previous 2 Alliance raids plus this one, and it's very chaotic. And it's one of those things where, you know, I've run it so many times now that it's usually not an issue, and it's satisfying to get through it, but if you don't know all the mechanics, I imagine you will have a miserable time with this.
Yeah, this is definitely a fight that benefits from the fact that we've been running every raid multiple times a week, every week.
Yeah.
I suspect I will get very pissed off.
Yep, not even seeing the animation for the attack. Everybody suddenly has lost a bunch of health.
That's really weird. I don't understand why your computer's having a hard time with this.
I was having like issues.
That's a left.
Yeah.
That's a right.
Okay.
And then left. So it's left, right, left.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to run after the second one here.
Can't even fucking tell when she's attacking. Jesus. Yeah, it seemed about right. More!
Show me more.
That's a right. That's a left.
And probably a donut. Yeah.
Donut. Right, left, donut.
Okay.
So we can stick where we are.
I can just, yeah.
And then
just
run
right
to the
Actually,
end.
just right here is safe the whole time, I think.
Yeah, if we started over there, yeah, that's fine. Yep. That was an easy one. Softball. Phantom Train.
Game, let me place my thing.
Okay, Menfina time.
Ah, yes.
I always fuck this one up. Okay,
This
that's the one that's
one's-
gonna go last.
Yeah.
This one goes first. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, the timing. Oh, tank's down.
Zima time. Oh, I'm in a terrible place for this. Holy shit. Where's her front? There it is. Baltic time. Oh fuck, I'm fucking it up. Oh no, I'm gonna fucking die. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no. Can't believe I managed to come back from that fucking
boy.
shit. I fucked every part of that up. Okie dokie. Taliac. Here seems fine to me. What are all these fucking work emails I'm getting?
Did I send the res? Okay, I did. Is this not... Okay, there's the big portals. She's hitting
Oh no,
red,
I'm in the
so
wrong
that's
spot because I can't do basic rotations. Titties.
Yeah. I like how this attack is just titties. Oh, shit.
Well, that's the most memorable feature of her.
Yeah.
Ah, these are the ones that emit
The spears, the spears, the spears, the spears.
AoE's the size of fucking Wisconsin. You don't have the time to get the fuck out of the way of them. Someone used an AoE speed buff on the party that helped a lot there.
Huh.
Everlasting Flight. I don't know who is that a monk thing?
I don't remember. If it is, I don't know if I've ever used it.
Oh, that's a good place to use it, apparently.
Oh my god, what?
Worked in the middle of combat.
The fuck was that giant lightning X?
Oh. Did the animation play on a delay? That attack happened a while ago.
Yeah, I think it was like a minute late.
The fuck?
Yeah, because that was the Ralgar attack, or Fire God, I forget which.
Fire God, yeah.
That's pretty dang.
Pac-Man!
Got the pack to make you man. Sprint buff for the party is the 90 Scholar ability. Oh, okay.
Hmm.
That would explain why I couldn't remember it that well.
Here's, just
Fuck you
every
up,
fucking
kids.
attack, yeah.
Still, like, you know, this is an attack coming from this amalgam of gods, and it's still not as powerful or, like, overkill as the Eden fucking laser beam.
The one that blows up the planet, yeah.
Yeah. It then
Donut.
does a small amount of damage to you. Yeah, donut. We got donut and then left. Don't know if it's going to matter, actually, but
Yeah.
we'll see. And right. Donut, left, right.
Okay, so I'll have to book it after the second hit.
Well, not the left we don't care about. We're going to do the donut, and then we want to be over there, but it didn't matter. Yeah. Touched. Let's see.
You.
I still don't have a Eulogia card? What the fuck?
Oh, that was a boss.
I liked the boss. I liked the boss until I got stuck on the wall. 8 out of 10.
Not a single commendation. I don't really need them, but that is interesting.
Yeah, at this point I don't care too much if I get them. I only
Yeah.
use them as a metric for other people's attitudes.
Right.
Because I have the 1500 needed to do the thing. Maybe in the next expansion I will become a mentor finally, and then get the mentor roulette, and then want to die.
So, what do you have to do to get that again? Because I swear I looked it up recently, and
1500 commandos. Plus, you must have run and completed, at least once, all non-savage pieces of content except the most current expansion's Extreme Trials, I believe.
See, I always
the
get
reason
Savage
I'd-
and
Wait, were you
Extreme
saying-
confused, so we haven't done
They're
that
both
then.
considered high end, which is different from story mode.
Yeah,
cue the next
neither
set?
of us meet the requirements. Yeah, go ahead. Because neither of us have finished the Shadowbringers Extreme Trials. These are the things
I see.
nearest to me, Tra-la-la and Fiddle-dee-dee. I have completed one of them. And that was when the content was relevant and other people took me through it, so... I guess I'll double check those requirements, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. FF14 mentor requirements.
Schrodinger Micah.
Okay. So the requirements are complete 1,000 instanced dungeons, raids, or trials. I believe we both have done this. Complete the level 90 tank, healer, and DPS role quests. We've done this. Receive 1,500 commendations. We've both done this. Oh. It doesn't mention the extreme content. Maybe they changed it.
Yeah, because I remember looking it up recently and thinking that I, like, actually did qualify. And I was like,
qualify for this.
the thing is, you know, half the content that we run, I just kind of rely on you to know what to do anyway, so I would be a terrible mentor, but, I don't know, it would be interesting to try, I guess.
I mentioned something about it in the chat before I left, because when I was about to leave Lovis Network, I let the people know. Go on.
It says unlocking mentor roulette. So those are the requirements to become mentor. Then you can do mentor roulette if you've completed all dungeons, all trials, including extreme until level 80, all guild hests, all 8-player raids, and all 24-player alliance raids. But not the Savage 8-player raids. So yeah, so we wouldn't be able to do mentor roulette specifically because we have not completed the Shadowbringers extreme trials. This is the problem. Okay, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, when I was leaving Novice Network, I said, like, you know, I wasn't in here much, but thanks guys for, you know, the help and stuff sometimes. And they were like, you should come back as a mentor. I'm like, oh, I'll think about it. And someone else was like, actually, there's limited mentor slots, so don't do it unless you're actually going to be dedicated to doing it, because we have too many mentors who just sit around and don't you take up the slots without doing anything.
There's nothing here that says anything about slots. I don't think that's true.
Oh, you know what? No, they said Novice Network has slots, so they said don't rejoin Novice Network as a mentor if you're not planning to help in it. Sorry, I got confused.
Also, I see we haven't completed some of the Stormblood extreme trials, but we probably could. Particularly if it's the three of us running in at level 90 with reasonable gear, I'm sure we could do it.
Just the three of us.
Were we also going to run P12, or are we just...
I have stopped giving a shit about P12.
I also don't really need that.
We could do it just for the lulz. So, you know, we can get the shine brilliant for me!
Yeah, I thought, you know, since this was a stream that's supposed to... What is this weapon? What the fuck is that? Kaladanda replica. What the fuck? That's a relic weapon. I don't know what the fuck expansion.
Don't
that's
wake
from.
me, cause I'm lucid dreaming, meditating on your lips, mail. Oh. Oh my god. So this is the first of the 3 raids. And it's
The world shall tremble! Sorry, I had to do that.
Yeah, this is the statue fashion for all contest.
Someone's new.
Meet the Gromlins.
After you've provided myself with some sport.
He says that and some, like, beer bottles roll around and clink and...
Behold the virtuosity of the builder!
I love the way Byergot speaks. Bend the knee!
Yeah.
So, you're resolved to face me.
If you're resolved to die here, you might at least have done so before making a mess of the place.
So, you're resolved to die here.
This guy looks like you would say, couple of hundred of them.
Scatter!
All I ever wanted was for you and I to...
Honed is the blade that pissed on my wife.
The seas part for we alone.
There's bend the knee. I'm waiting for the virtuosity of the builder.
It's coming, don't you worry.
Yeah, there's that
Tremble
one.
before my divinity.
I like this attack, and by that I mean I kind of hate it. I'm probably gonna get knocked into the... Yeah, I fucked that one up. Or did I? I didn't...
There it was.
Yeah.
We got there.
That'd make a good alarm sound.
Eorzea is mine by right.
Sloppy!
Screams it.
Yeah.
Sloppy!
I have you now!
How do you like these?
Oh my god.
For El Amigo!
Fucking guy.
Scurry and scatter!
Scurry and scatter!
And bonk. No, not yet.
Bonk.
There's the bonk. Daisy boots. Where's the...
I think there's always a safe spot, like, next to him. I've gotten in the habit of just running over to him whenever he does this, and he always creates a safe spot, like, over here.
I like that noise.
Weird, normally he's already dead by now. Builder's gonna build.
Let him build.
Yeah, this is a weird mechanic. This X gets transplanted onto the blue circle in the exact, like, orientation that it starts in, and you have to, like, keep that into consideration with the knockback. It's just, I don't know. It took me longer than I would care to admit to understand how that attack worked.
Here comes the line.
Yeah. Yeah, this fucking guy, like, farts out all his lines, yeah.
Oh, I guess the line is later. But yeah, he talks like he's fucking drunk.
I think we're exaggerating it slightly. It's not that bad, but we've run this so many
No, it's
fucking
not that bad.
times, you know, we take what we can
Gotta
get.
have something to... Yeah, gotta have something to make fun of.
Right. And my favorite part, like, right after we kill this thing, is there's a line where it's like, so they can summon minions, we better be on our guard. And it's like, we're fighting gods, why are we worried about the minions they're summoning?
Yeah. These minions think they're hot shit, but they ain't shit.
The cold diarrhea in a Dixie cup.
It's true.
I don't remember what that's from.
Venture Brothers. I like the stupid little swirly magic staff animation this thing has. It's like, I'm gonna trace some shit.
I know very little
Hope
about
you don't
Venture
move.
Brothers, but I know that in Poker Night of the Inventory 2, they
shit.
randomly decided to confirm a crossover piece of like crossover canonicity, and made it so that Ash from Evil Dead
There it
was
is.
like a distant ancestor of
Brock.
of Brock Samson. Yeah.
Okay, then. Yeah, the gods have minions at their beck and call. We must proceed with care.
And look at it's so tall.
Yeah, this
what-
compensation
this is such a
statue.
compensation
like,
device.
Jesus Christ.
Look
this
at
thing-
Bayergot's arena down there. It's so tiny relative to this. And you know what the best part is? Bayergot had to make this. Ralger can't make anything. So he literally walks up to Bayergot and he's like, "Hey, make this big fuck off statue." You know, he's like drunk or something. And Bayergot's like, "Have you been drinking again?"
Oh my god. This thing needs to have the remember me. Like,
Yeah.
What's that one?
Futurama, the giant fucking Bender statue when he was Pharaoh. The thing is like, you know, the size of the planet itself and shoots fire every 5 seconds.
I think they made a mistake. He said, "I shall break you body and soul" instead of your body and soul.
Somebody fucking res this white mage. What are you doing? I could do it, but I know as soon as I do, they're gonna get resed by somebody else.
Would you call this the white mage jump scare?
No. Okay, they're not getting resed. I'm doing it. And this is why we do the mostest. Because other people don't care.
It's not their
It's not
money.
their money.
Yes. This is such an elaborate setup for an attack. It's like, so he makes these two portals, and he's like about to punch into one of them to just create this giant fucking fist, so you have to get in front of the other one. And he does it twice, and then in a minute he's about to mix it up, and I feel like the first time running this, you would have no idea how to expect what's happening. Because it...
I mean, that's... Yeah. You have played this game before, right?
I mean, usually you can at least sort of infer what you have to do. You might not succeed. This one, I just, like, I don't get it.
I don't know.
It's like, okay, here, he has a portal. He's probably gonna punch out of it, right? Oh, but this one's angled up, though. Giant fucking AoE? Nah, it's fine. Because obviously, you know, giant meteor is gonna fall down and he's gonna punch it out of the air.
It's become a bunch of tiny ones everywhere but here.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, if that's the sort of thing you don't like, you're not going to like Savage. Because literally every mechanic is an instant kill for everyone, and is not explained or straightforward in any way. Oh my god, he's already just about dead.
Yeah.
See, this is the speed that I thought was going to happen for Bayergot.
Here comes the giant fist!
Mechanics. Good thing he punched it. Because, you know, if he wasn't there, then Ganon wins. He said come. Dance like fire upon the wind.
Enter your realm. It better not be a magical realm.
Nope, we have a Nina Lee and Brandon Lee. Booley Ghost.
It's
what do you mean, Booley Ghost? Panda. Oh boy, here's the lions. I love these things.
These things are easy. There's no
Behold
problem
the
here.
virtuosity of the boulder. I am Beauregard.
Let's see if the thing happens that I always bitch about. Yup, there it is. Okay, so you want to kill the lion before the lioness, just due to how they work. It makes sense to target that one first. Somebody will always target this thing with a 1, and this mechanic has 1 dot and 2 dots above them, and, like, even though I know how it works, I always fuck it up anyway, because I always read the 1 as, like, oh yeah, that's the one that's gonna attack first.
I have you now. I'm ill-bored.
This is Luigi's
Mansion
at...
Yep, there it is. I fucked it up. I couldn't tell what it was doing, because they always do that shit.
I like the shitty boo posting that happens sometimes in the streams. And the chat.
It's gonna be hard to top if Boo or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma. That's...
Yeah.
Well,
this thing is also not dying as fast as I thought.
If Boo or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, then do what? What's the boo name?
That's it.
That was the
hell do you
entire
see in
name?
her? Yeah. If Boo or a loved one have been diagnosed with mesothelioma, that's the name. Oh, you probably don't have that commercial in Britain, so that probably doesn't even work for you.
Well, no, we don't. But that's the thing, is I thought that was the setup to then say, if we were 11 as diagnosed with my mesothelioma, call this number. I'm insert other boo pun here. Like,
no, everybody gets one.
I like the boo posting. I hate puns generally, but I don't know.
The boo posting.
In your wake, leave not uncleansed.
Be cleansed with fire. She talks like a spiritualist or something.
She talks like my monk outfit.
Yeah, yes.
Wow, you made all this instead of killing yourself? I hate little towns.
And,
I'm Booey CK.
Now this fight enters its phase of follow the ghost to succeed at the mechanic. It mixes it up in a few different ways, but it is always the same exact thing.
Boo used the rocks to trap the ghost.
So you guys are still like halfway through this, and then you have a whole other one to do, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I may have to just go. I'm sorry.
Yep, kind of figured. This is
Whoosh.
usually what we do after you go
Whoosh.
to bed.
Whoosh. Whoosh.
Well, once a week it is.
This takes fucking ages. I don't know how we're gonna have time to do it with me once I'm caught up.
Well, we don't have to do it all at once is the thing. You know, you have an entire week to do this.
Yeah. Okay. I guess it'll just be another thing to add on to the pile then.
And there's a certain chance that we'll get it for the Alliance queue anyway.
Gotcha. Alright. Yeah, I'll see you guys. Hope you have a good night.
See ya.
Bye, stream. I will watch the VOD later.
Good night.
See ya.
Yep.
Let there be fire.
Yep, my favorite line, because it's like, what the fuck have you been doing this whole time? Like, yes, we know, you use fire, it's your thing.
It is the one thing that you do.
I don't know why I moved that far back.
You know, the other gods have a thing that they do. You just set stuff on fire. Dance upon the wind.
Whoosh. Oh, triangle time.
Triangle!
I like how there are 2 bosses in this set of raids that use triangles. Oops.
Oh, I forgot where the next one is. Apparently I didn't. I'm amazed I can do anything in this game. Doing anything else, my memory is such shit. I can barely remember sentences as I'm halfway through them. But in this game, you know, this piece of content that we haven't run in 10 years pops up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I know that.
We actually got
Yeah,
to this
what
attack.
you do is you dodge under the dog, and then
put the dog in the oven.
You pick up a crate and you move it about 3 feet. Then you roll forward twice and punch. Yeah, I mean, of course, it's just obvious. Like, I don't have to spend brain space on that. Why wouldn't you just know that?
Forgot about the Tombstone emote.
TM27 contains Tombstoney?
Unfortunately, we will not be seeing the scale mechanic.
What do you mean, unfortunately?
I don't know, just showing it off would be nice. It's lost media now.
Cry me a river, bitch!
Will you be able to comprehend?
Will you be able to determine the form of your doing?
Now it's gonna switch. Huh?
He pulled the Trixie Dixie. Can you guys move? I'm trying to get this away from you, and you're running where I'm putting it. Okay, so we still have to run Euphrosyne.
Yeah.
I may need some Wondrous Tales stuff. Oh, this is blue. Uh-oh. Well, I see a lot of people who are about to get really fucked up. Can't wait to see this. Oh, never mind. It telegraphs the fuck out of it. Okay. Oh, no, there's the fuckage. There it is.
Mm.
Got a couple people.
Including me.
Yeah, including you.
Yeah, I don't pretend to understand how that attack works, so I just don't bother.
I mean, it works the same as every other one of these.
Yeah, my brain is too small for that, though.
You resolve all the other ones. What are you talking
That one is just confusing to me.
How about this one?
No, this
How do
one's
you feel
fine.
about that one? That one looks like a nightclub.
How about a nightstick?
The flames of the abyss.
Oh boy, my favorite move. Oh, I fucking preempted that one by a year. These 3 Vuln stacks are pretty cool. I don't remember getting hit by 3 things.
I think you got hit by the same attack 3 separate times. It was
Well, no, the third one was here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, nice then.
Healer, get up. Light speed.
Light speed briefs. Four stacks.
There's a really weird animation on that move.
Yeah, it is. I have a hard time imagining how they even, like, designed it.
Alright, here we go. He's going to start this mechanic and probably die partway through it, and then we won't reach scales.
We still need to know what this one is. So that's a knockback, that's a circle. Oh, it's just that. Okay. Will do, Cap'n.
Whoosh.
Oh. That apparently flung me into the edge. That's annoying. Good thing that's
He's
not
actually surviving longer than usual.
No, I think he usually makes it to the second one. He just doesn't finish telegraphing it.
1 is a AoE, right? And then 2 is a knockback?
Yeah, but it's not going to matter.
Yeah, I suppose not. And there he goes. Yeah, there's supposed to be a whole, you know, extra stage to that boss that is fairly involved, but he always dies too fast now.
You will be judged. Coineronies. Which is good because, yep, I have the comedies to afford a thing. So that's well timed.
Stare at a black screen for 5 minutes.
I'm gonna have to run all the dailies like every day to keep up with this comedy production.
Yeah, I don't know
Oh,
if I'm
that's
doing
not true.
that.
That's not true. It won't be that much. It'll be like normally it takes a day and a half, and now it'll take 3 or something.
I guess if we're doing these, we may as well do Expert in 90 afterwards.
I actually already did 90. I did it earlier.
Okay. Alright, but
yeah,
now it's time
Expert
for Mine Are the Breasts of the Earth.
Yeah.
Bird.
You know, they're like, over time we have changed to fit the image of man, and it's like, yes, Nafika, yes, you have.
Yeah, let's go back to Limsa.
Yeah, here's the thing.
Hello.
For Wondrous Tales, I need a dungeon 1 to 49, Dune Skaith, an Eden's Gate raid, Abyssos.
I mean,
Well,
we've
I
got
don't
like
need
2
all of
weeks
these.
for that, right?
Just one.
I thought it said the
But
ending
actually, it's
was...
it's actually not true. I only need one of these. Any one of these will do.
I thought it said the ending date for that was like the 24th or something.
Oh, that's the deadline. You have a week to fill out the journal,
Oh.
and then another week to turn it in.
I see.
You can get one journal a week. This is a weekly.
Amphoros Leviosa.
That's pretty good.
Can I get the adventurer plate before they teleport away? No.
I hope I get a pretzel.
Tommy White. That's a strangely normal sounding name. Suspicious.
Interesting.
Cowhead.
Yeah, I'll just run a dungeon level 1 to 49 and just unsave.
Gandrolf get Greybeard.
How about Cowhead over there?
Yeah, I saw them.
Pyro Elf is a regular fixture around here.
Don't even have an adventure plate. But are there people standing out of bounds again? No. Yeah, one day there was just a couple people behind this loading zone, and we have no idea how they were there. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I tried to look up how they did that, and I could find nothing. I did note that they were both blue mages, so I assume it has something to do with that. There's a person over there named Hugh Bone, and they're in the group CBT.
Oh, good. I hate you. Iced coffee. Not to be confused with Hawaiian coffee, which was, fucking... What the hell is her name? I don't remember her name. The one who plays April from Parks and Rec. She just had a character in, Wow, my brain is not working today. Harmon Quest. It was named Hawaiian Coffee for some reason.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she did. Aubrey Plaza.
That is right.
That is... Oh, I see. I was about to say, this is the shortest skirt I've ever seen, but it wasn't a skirt at all, which would explain it.
I could just start looking at random adventure plates. I usually like to look for ones with stupid names, but there's nothing else going on, so...
We've got a pro games player over here. I see someone with a savage weapon. And here's someone with a fucking Omega weapon. When the hell am I gonna get to run this shit?
Scarface Vegeta, I just noticed that one.
Could a belt be considered a short skirt? No. It would be a belt.
Leather belt.
Leather belt, 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 belt. Oh, dude.
For the robot, did you make a robot? Or was it a non...
Hose.
Or was it a non-robot? Great.
Let's see.
Thank you.
Oh, this is actually quite a nice
Thanks so
little
much.
upgrade for me over there. Sold.
Did you see the robot?
The what?
The robot.
I think I need this.
I didn't understand that.
Did you see the
And
robot?
I certainly don't need this.
Oh, yes.
Never thought of it, I'll do it, I'll do it.
Never thought of it, out of it, out of it.
Never thought of it, I'll do it, I'll do it.
The robot, did you see the robot?
The robot, did you,
Never thought
see
of it,
the
out of it.
robot? Never thought of it, I'll... This are back.
They need to pick up some more original stuff.
Amen, amen, brother.
It's fucking video.
Doom, doom,
What's,
doom, doom, doom,
what's up, brother?
doom, doom, doom,
I have to think about
doom,
everything.
doom, doom, doom. For the
great.
robot.
Yeah.
I love seeing robots. Cool.
Oh, wait, can I do the stupid shit? Hold on.
Might see robots later today.
I see Ford Bronco.
So,
Hello, robot. Did you see the people?
okay, what gotta do?
do?
Oh, 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 oh. How do you do the... What's the
Robot.
sit on the ground emote. It's not sit ground.
I don't know.
Great.
Great. Robot.
I have to think about
Ground
everything.
sit, I see.
Ah. What are you doing?
Just sitting on the bench the wrong way. This one,
Oh,
this isn't as impressive. Let me go to fucking Gold Saucer and do it.
Hell yeah, I'm going to the Gold Saucer. I want to do it too.
Suppose I can pick up my bingo cards. Up, nope, Q popped. Waiting 5 hours for the area to load.
I'm already in here and at the Cackpot broker.
So how come this place doesn't get to be Clown Vomit? It's
Oh,
equally
because
as
the music
colorful.
already is. I mean, it's not as colorful though, is it? It's mostly like black and gold with a few flashes of color like around. Whereas Rad's at Hand, it's every color all the time. It's an offense to the senses.
Oh, we sliding. Yeah, slide. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
You look like you're just having a conniption to me.
None be Barbit.
Pharynx Vel, 4?
Who's this person? Yeah.
Ink Bubba. Bobby Proc.
What the hell does this say? Can't read that. Todos Boogie Woogie. Nice meerkat. I like Ink Bubba. Or sorry, Ink Buba.
There's a new person again. It's Mommy Nafaka.
Yeah.
Looking robust as ever.
Yeah, alright, well, you know, I gotta be pervy, so let's, you know, stare right at the boobs.
Yeah, that's what I do when I'm in this fight. I do the entire fight backwards.
Oh. Gotta do it again. She disappears when you get too close. They knew what they were doing.
That's just view space culling. Unfortunately, it works out in her favor in this case.
Unfortunately, other than that, I don't think there's much to say about this fight. There's this mechanic where it's like, in some amount of seconds, you're going to just, you know, move in a direction despite Seymour's directions. But, yep, there it is.
I'm gonna move in a direction now. Huh.
Bow down like the willow.
Behold such power as you
Yep,
will
there it
never
is.
wield.
Mine is the breasts of the earth.
Yep.
These are the jokes.
Tra la la, fiddle dee dee.
This is one of those mechanics where, if we hadn't run this 50 billion times, it might be hard to remember, oh shit, do we want to match or do opposite?
Yeah.
Because there's never any universal standard.
No, that annoys me. The little buff that you get usually tells you, and in this case it is telling you, but like...
I guess in this case,
I don't want to
you
have to
know...
take the time to read that in the middle of a fucking fight.
To be fair, in this case, if you stood in neither of them, it wouldn't make any sense if you avoided damage, so, it, you know, having to match kind of makes sense.
Oh yeah, I suppose that's true.
In 30 seconds, I will walk backwards, but she will be dead, so it won't matter. Or maybe I'll be dead. Okay, I'm playing like ass right now.
I did a stylish heel turn to avoid damage. It was nice. Oh. We're not Alliance A. What's wrong with me?
What else we got in this group? Here's Bobby Proc, Pianoforte. Slash pet size, all small, slash battle effect, party simple. Cajun.
I don't know what that means.
Ivory sheep.
Yeah, I was just looking at them.
Froogs.
Frog. Frog. Why are you here? We're trying to do a raid. Frog.
Yeah, they just kind of, you know, waste your time. I really don't know why they had to include this shit. They have never been a challenge.
Because otherwise it'd be like Thalea, where you walk in, kill the bosses, and then that's it.
I mean, that's preferable. It's like, ah, okay, so you can fight these bosses, but can you kill some minor ads?
No. And, you know, from the boss's perspective, it's like, ah, I know what'll stop him this time.
Some frogs.
Is Autumn here? No, she went to bed.
Nunby Barbit. That is such a fucking obnoxious to pronounce name. Meanwhile,
roses are red, violets are blue. On our wedding night, me and my, well, what the hell is the term? Me and my wife, we went to bed.
what the hell? As always, you know, I like looking at people's stupid-ass names, and I have the stupidest-ass name. And it's so long it doesn't even frickin' fit in the list.
I have gotten guttural reactions to some other people's names. I don't know if yours is really that outlandish.
Well, yeah, because there's shit like Sussy Milkers.
Yeah. And then you'll
It
also
seems
have,
my
like,
sister shall be joining us.
You'll have, like, MSQ Enjoyer. And, like, Pontificate Inn.
To spin your fates.
What world is Ink Bubba from? Hold, please. Sarganitas.
This boss is almost interesting because it might change when you do it again. Sometimes she has a sun card that means stay still. Sometimes she has a heart card that means look away. I don't really know how you are supposed to know what they mean.
Well, the look away one is very straightforward because she just has a big eyeball on her. The other one, it's kind of like fire and ice, meaning don't move and do move, is a well-established thing from other fights, so, like, you could conceivably put that together.
Oh my god. 10,000 rabid starfish are attacking the grocery store. What are you going to do about it?
There's an M16 in this pickle jar.
Here's the parts where you stand in purple so you don't up. And a few people
so
upped.
You know one of the people we're running with. That's funny. How do you know them?
Divine. Cone. Why was that cone there for like half an hour? Like,
that's because if you don't execute the mechanic before, then you can't get out of the way. But if you did, then it gives you plenty of time to get out of the way. Friend of a friend.
Which mechanic?
Whatever one came before. I don't remember anymore. And he's dead.
Good. Fuck him.
If the floor changes colors, don't stand there. Yes, unless he's doing the throw you up a kiss attack, in which case you do stand there. Because the purple floor, what it does is make you more vulnerable to magic attacks, and also makes you heavy. You can't be tossed upward. But you'd prefer not to be in it any more than you absolutely have to be. Well, I guess it's interesting that that is a person you know. I don't really know what to do with this information.
I'm
I
not
always
sure
kind of feel
either,
bad
but,
because, like, MMOs are, like, you know, very social things that encourage people to interact, and it's like...
I usually sit on a box
to
and
do
ignore
that.
people.
Yeah, that's the thing. I want to do that, but I never interact with anyone, like, ever. Unless they directly interact with me.
Do you think we're getting enough Pelotons? Like, goddamn. It was like 30.
So I feel bad, because I feel like I could be meeting people in this game, which might be cool, because we have at least one thing in common, and potentially others. But I'm too much of an antisocial jackass
Yeah.
to bother to do anything that might actually include talking to another person.
Yeah, you know, on the rare occasion where I, you know, see somebody in game and I'm like, that's a really nice glam. I like that. I never say anything because I'm like too awkward to make conversation with people.
I have the I have that like social anxiety barrier that I have to get over to first speak to someone, and I can never, like, for something as unimportant as, hey, your glam looks good, I never can manage to get past that barrier. And it's like, I don't know, you know, in real life, 99% of the time, like, you wouldn't just walk up to someone and start talking to them most of the time, because most of the time, they probably don't want some random people just walking up and talking to them.
Yeah.
It'd be a little weird.
Also,
in this game, maybe that's not the case, but I've got that ingrained where it's.
In
like,
this game,
you know,
you can look
I
at their
don't just
adventurer
walk up to
plate
people
and see if they say woot.
Yeah.
Also, we missed summon your courage and press on.
Yeah, we did. I have realized, especially since I kept fucking it up before, oops, that I don't actually have to memorize these attacks. I only need to remember, like, what 2 directions to move in, and then that's it. Does not even remember what 2 directions. It's more like, you know, after the first 2 attacks go off, you just go to the places where they hit, and it's like, okay, good to go.
The fuck are you people doing? How did you eat so much shit?
Their best.
She says before aiming an attack at nothing.
And also being half dead. Hi, Mom. Aims an attack at like 3 people.
Yeah.
Geez, Halone, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to do a lot better than that against us.
Oh no, you better watch out.
Not the line AoEs.
You know, she could have set this up in a way where it was undodgeable, but, no.
All attacks must be dodgeable unless they don't kill you. Wait, that's B? This should be C.
Yeah. Ugh! Okay, can we not overlap a million AoEs, please?
Looks like I'm getting fucked.
Where is the healer? They are not in our bubble.
This is taking a lot longer than normal. Holy shit. Mine is the blade that pisses on the moon.
Hey, can someone call the boss? You know, her grandmother is over here trying to work us over.
Hey, Lois, could you tell Halone that her grandmother's trying to work us over?
Pizza slice. A guy you used to play competitive arms with. I'm immediately calling that into
arms.
Yeah, immediately calling that into question. But I mean, I've not played the game, so whatever. Has done a BK randomizer. Have you done that before? It depends what it would do. You know, when randomizers fundamentally change how the game progression works by kind of mixing up where you get abilities and stuff, then that's cool. And, you know, Banjo does have moves that you learn, but I don't know if the game is structured in such a way that it would really matter. Is the other healer going to... Yes, they did, okay. Oh, didn't matter.
Doesn't even matter.
No, this is... I don't even have this class, so it doesn't matter. It reminds me, I started that DK64 randomizer, played it for 2 hours, and then forgot about it. I should get back to that at some point.
I like it in concept, but I feel like it's a little too chaotic.
Yeah. ARMS seems like it would have been interesting, but it was not a type of game I was, interested in paying full price for, or even half price for. I don't buy too many games.
I was never interested in ARMS, unfortunately.
I like the moon-based AoEs in this game. Bath.
Got the base to make you moon.
Getting distracted by random Steam notifications.
Steam notifications?
Yeah, just, pop-ups of people playing games.
Oh. Yeah, it's like Alabaster Jones is now playing Grab That Auto 3. It's like, thanks, I really needed to know this.
Have
My life has
mercy upon
fundamentally
them!
changed. A whole ring of ice!
This is one of the weirdest mechanics in any fight.
Yeah. You go to the point of intersection of two of these circles where it's the least overlap.
Yeah.
Stand on the side that will go off later, and then rotate to the side that already went off. Like, what the fuck?
And the timer is moons. Also, that was aimed at nobody at all.
Yeah. Sometimes the boss just likes to waste time.
And pillars, yeah. Ah.
Ugh.
Don't drag this into me. No!
What did I just say?
I never remember if a raid
No,
life
Gabe.
happens here. Yeah, I suppose it does.
Yeah, the Dogate shows up and then everyone takes a shit ton of damage. And, as soon as the dog shows up and finishes doing its little rotation, or its animation, it immediately pivots awkwardly to face the tank.
Well, it learned it from
Such as
Pokemon
it's
Sword
doing
and Shield.
now. Yeah.
There's now 2 pizza slices in this raid.
Yeah. I was just thinking about how there's 2 bosses back to back with pizza slice ass mechanics.
I mean, that's not a bad thing. It's, you
No.
learn it from the first and remember it for the second, I guess.
Then beats the rest in interactive modular. Don't tell me, bro. I'm carrying this in a very clear direction. Is Game into Toho, boss? Oh, it's got it. Don't you worry.
No, that's more of an Ikaruga boss.
Well,
close enough, I guess.
I mean, I was thinking Fall Guys, but that's... I guess they removed that, so...
Is that Toho just in the sense that it's a clusterfuck?
Yeah, well, there's fucking shit that you have to dodge being thrown at you constantly. That's... I think when we were doing it, that's what I called it. I was like, this is some Toho shit.
How about Tuhu?
Man, I don't even want to resolve this. Byakko is kind of, although Byako's a little on the slow side. I don't know how Toho that is.
Don't have that class anyway.
Let's see, let's pass this.
Got this.
Got these to make you...
It's whatever. I like how all of Team A left.
No, they didn't. There's 3 here.
I know, but like, what the hell?
Well, the problem is Byakko is neither fast nor dense.
The limited time event Air Force One is now underwear.
Dumping in your Air Force Ones. What limited a time event? Oh, that's the gold saucer. I see.
I like
Big boy.
yeah.
I have one of every coin.
You are shiny.
I've collected them all.
You are no longer shiny. What the hell?
Oh, I need to do the cact pot. Here we go.
Alright, time for me to do it, you know, inefficiently. Because I don't know the trick.
Broccoli style. There was no path to victory on that one, Haas. Okay. This. Nope. And...
Yeah, I don't know about this one so much.
this is the only option. 789, 3,600 on the spot. Boom. Can I buy a card with that?
Can I buy
Okay,
pot
can I
from
buy
you?
a card I don't have?
Alright, time for me to sit on a chair the wrong way. That's what I came here for in the first place.
I cannot afford a card I don't have. Okay. Well... So, were we going to do...
Expert, I guess.
Well, expert and also... Were we doing P12? Do we care? I don't care.
I don't know. Do expert first, see how we feel.
Okay.
I've been healing long enough, I'll run it as Dancage.
Well, then in that case, while we wait for the queue to pop, I'm going to identify how I'm spending these tomestones. So...
Oh wait, I can do this better.
I can do this better.
There we go.
Okay, I have 640, 630, 620. Any tanking accessory will do it. The one that will do it the most is bracelet or ring. I'll get the bracelet.
I like the fucking bunny girls walking
I can
around.
I can afford a relic weapon.
I have fully upgraded all of my gear on Dancer. I need to put materia in it, though. At this point, now that I have another set of 3 coins, I guess I should start working on my next one. I don't know which I want to go for next between caster, melee, and tank.
Couldn't tell you.
I know. I'll put
I
it
would
on.
argue you should probably
I'll put it on
do tank
botanist.
because it's a role that you don't have stuff for, but I know you don't like to tank.
Yeah, not particularly. Let's go fuck around with a crane game for a minute.
Fuck around and find out. Okay, here it is. Manderville Paladin weapons. It's nice to have a Paladin weapon that, you know, well, I guess the ones I already have look pretty good when I have them pulled out, but I never have them pulled out.
I don't know why I have.
Yeah, we're good.
Don't know why I have latched onto this crane game as just the thing to do when I want to get my like weekly MGP, but here it is.
Wow, even after purchasing the relic weapon, Paladin is still my lowest item level class. Okay, well, fix for that coming right up. Oh god, there's so many people in Clown Vomit Land.
There always is.
No, not always. Only when there's something new to be doing here. And I guess this is people turning in a ton of comedies and shit en masse. Because they're getting a fuck ton of them now. Yeah. Okay. Comedy, Disciple of Shit, and then... What did I say? I think it was bracelet. Yeah, let's get a bracelet. And then let's immediately upgrade that sumbitch.
Oh, wasn't that fun?
Prigdendum gear, augmentation, Disciple of War 1. Bracelets of Fending. Here's those. Here's this. Bippity boppity boo.
I like how I've just kind of never done like 90% of the stuff in the gold saucer.
I've done at least half of it, maybe more.
I've never touched Triple Triad or Chocobo Racing or Mahjong. There is Mahjong in this, right?
There is.
Or anything. I've done the stupid parkour challenge. What is that thing called again?
Parkour Brooklyn?
Yeah, that.
That's Leap of Faith, I think.
Right.
Okay, that brought this up to 630. That is now one item level above Samurai. Alright. Guess these two are just going to trade off. Also, I should probably meld something into this.
I've melded with a piece of wood.
That doesn't count.
I'm surprised that on a Tuesday it's taking this long
shit.
to find people for expert. I suppose we are 2 DPS, but still.
But for me, it was Tuesday.
See, this is what I do in this game. I climb shit, and I, like, you know, find things with no collision, and just fuck around with them.
I've usually got some sort of management stuff to be doing.
Oh, hey, it's Wes Galver.
Oh, really? Where is he?
Golden Saucer. Just...
Oh, huh.
Who?
What do you mean?
I don't know, his adventurer plate just says who.
Oh.
For those who do not know, he is a well-known person who has made a lot of, like, guides on how to play class as well. Me being in his presence with this class that I play like shit is an insult. I'm not going to tell you again to use your roll actions. Whatever it is that he says.
No, it's do your job quests. I'm not going to tell you again. Yeah, that's the correct attitude. Do your fucking job quests.
Oh, hello.
Oh, we should have told that person before. There was that person who was like, any other advice for playing the game? Yeah, do your job quest.
Right. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
I need to make a dance partner.
Well, it's finally time again for us to be dancing together at last.
I need to look at that adventure plate again. It was fairly horny looking.
What? Someone in here?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it not really. It was just the pose.
I think I see the one you mean. Man mode enjoyer.
The
fuck does that even mean? Yeah, it's a little horny, maybe.
Yeah.
The other one most certainly is not. I like this music that doesn't fit this first part of the dungeon because it's designed for the second part of the dungeon and the music doesn't change.
I'm doing the thing that Joel hates.
Well, at the moment, you're not getting hit by anything, but...
Yeah, I mean, I usually don't.
Like, I don't see why you feel the need to move around a bunch. Like, just stand where I am and just do it here. You'll hit everything in the group.
I mean, you're radiating cones. Mine are like, you know,
circles. Even if I was radiating a circle, you'd still hit everything. From where I was standing. Like, I'm thinking, if I was playing a class with a circle AoE like Sage, that's where I would be standing.
Dark Elves!
Especially as a Sage, because like as a healer, you get hit by one thing, and it's like, oh, fuck. I think physical range DPS has alright defenses. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot like an idiot.
Yeah, they're probably middle. I assume casters are probably squishier than them. And then obviously tanks and melee are better.
Yep. You got it. The amount that tanks are better than every other kind is crazy, though. I wonder...
I mean, that's kind of their whole
melee
point,
enough.
So.
I don't play melee enough to know, like, how good they are at holding their own when they have to be the tank for a bit. Probably not very. It's just crazy that there's that big of a stat difference there. And even then, the different kinds of melee have different amounts that they're good at it. It's like, why? Why even have the distinction?
I guess it sort of makes sense. Like, Monk has no ability to hit stuff from a distance, so if it wants to be dealing damage, it has to be up the boss's ass, and I suppose that warrants it having better defense. I don't know if it actually does, but it probably should.
That's the thing. You want to be to the sides and behind a thing, not...
Well, yeah, you don't want to be in front of it, but, you know, it still might be doing some, like, you know, circle around itself or something.
Well, I mean, if it is, you should be avoiding it. You shouldn't be taking damage from that anyway. This is why it's weird. The only things that aren't, like, mechanics that you should know are just, you know, the untelegraphed frontal cleaves that are basically just auto attacks. Which is why you don't stand in front of the boss.
Yeah,
but those are the only kind.
Yeah, hat.
I think my goldsmithing is above this.
I like the hat physics.
Yep. By 0.27, my goldsmithing is too good for this shit. what once was.
Then the large women.
Do you see how they paid for their avarice with their blood?
Enough!
Enough! Fucking employee of the month, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I don't know how that one survived so long.
Of the dungeons that have been part of the expert queue, I feel like this is probably the best one. Every time I run this, I feel like it doesn't take very long at all.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
It's basically one straight hallway, and the number of pulls that you do between bosses, I think it's basically 2 each. It's not much.
I used to really hate the antlion, but I've gotten used to it.
The antlion does suck.
It's also good to fight against his dancer, as we will see soon enough.
Yeah, because you can cheat
Yeah.
and pull a Billy Mitchell special. The fuck is the weapon on this gunbreaker? What is that? Looks like the edgiest thing I've ever seen in my life. What are you carrying? Hellhound Gunblade? That's some PvP shit.
Yeah, 50 million burst attacks, yeah. That's Dancer. It has 5,000 burst attacks, and then you just play Simon Says for a while.
Oh, that sword doesn't even glow or anything? Lame. In this game, if your weapon's not glowing, I mean...
Yeah.
What a shitty glamour.
Cheat. Everybody else got to get out of that quicksand slowly. I'm just like, nope.
Well, obviously I should stop being physical range so much, and I should switch to, like, Red Mage or something that can just be like, nope. Unfortunately, my Machinist is the only item level 660 thing I have, so it makes these things go faster if I use it. And it's also the rotation I'm the best at. Oh, this is now a problem wherein I'm gonna get hit.
That
jackass.
one and that one. This should be safe.
There's a game I used to play called Realm of the Mad God. Yep, I used to play that a lot. I've been thinking about it lately.
Pound sand.
Hated Troya when it was in Expert. I think Troya is fine. It's pretty quick and easy to get through. Not
Run
as quick
it
as this.
60 million times, but yeah, that one's alright.
Well, as we did with every Expert Q thing. That's not special.
Worst one is always going to be the dead ends.
Yeah, Dead Ends was horrible, but that was never part of Expert, I don't think. Or maybe it was. Actually, yeah, I think it was. I think it was very briefly. I don't really remember. I pretty well don't like either Lapis Manalis or the Ether font. I'm pretty unfont of both of those. The first boss in Troya is boring, but I mean, yeah, maybe, but there's a lot more to the dungeon than just that one boss.
Also,
I mean, I don't find any of these dungeons entertaining anymore because I've run them, each of them, half a million times. But
I've made this joke before, but I gotta make it again. These grenades are pissing me off. I'm the original gargoyle. I don't know if I put the awkward gaps in the right places, I don't remember.
batteries.
Bloop, bloop. I moved. I have herpes. Now healing sewing machine.
Weird to say that to someone when you're just casually hanging out with them. It's like, you actually suck. Which is what I take that to mean. I assume you have the personality of a sewing machine is an insult.
Yeah, probably. It's quite the sequence of button presses there. As I've been playing other classes more frequently, I have to admit that Dancer is pretty brainless and boring most of the time. I do enjoy when you just get a giant string of attacks leading into other attacks, though. It's like you do one thing, and it just leads into, like, fucking 7 more. Those are pretty good.
I don't like that element of the class because it makes it hard to control your damage when you know a burst window is coming up or the boss is about to go invulnerable or something like that. It's like, I'd prefer to be able to hang on to these resources. But I believe they're on a timer.
Yeah, generally.
Whereas with Machinist, the burst stuff is only on a timer once you actually use it. Otherwise, you can just sit on it forever.
Oh, right, we want to be at the openings to this. My friend!
Poor Golbaz.
Poor Frankie.
I do like this little plot for the 13th. I just kind of wish they'd done more with it. Loot?
Yeah, pants. Pants on, pants on.
Pants on? Hey, Darlene, I brought you an X.
I suppose we
got
can
a
run...
Commando, but why?
Can run P12 just to make fun of it, but if we have the like Wondrous Tales shit to do, then we can also do some of those. Or we could just stop streaming.
The 13th. I don't think we're gonna see the 13th more for a while, if at all. I feel like they kind of wrapped that up, and they're like, okay, the 13th is just gonna deal with itself now, and we're not gonna be involved in that, which is a shame because I would have preferred to fucking fix it, but alas. We can do P12 if we want to show it off. There's no functional reason.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, pretty much all you need to know about P12 is shine brilliant for me. Is giant.
The world shall tremble.
Well, no, specifically shine brilliant for me is an indication. Get way the fuck away to the sides because otherwise you're gonna get shoved off the level and die. You have that one, and then yeah, just the world shall tremble. Like fucking line read on that one.
Yeah, we need to second take on that one.
What's the weekly like Moogle objective? Do you look at that?
No.
Okay.
I've not ever touched that. I probably should be, but I'm sure I haven't.
Yeah. We could probably just be done. At this point, it's just kind of doing random content. I mean, I guess it was to begin with, but... But yeah, I didn't have any specific reason for streaming this today. I've been wanting to do the... I've been wanting to do the Endwalker Alliance raids for a while, and, just so we could make fun of them. Figured we'd just kind of combine that with the dailies, because why the hell not? So, thanks for watching. Word to your mother.